Hi, everybody. I just ate the olive that you saw in the thumbnail. These are organic olives from somewhere. I don't know. They're so good, though. I don't know if you like olives, but I have an absolute addiction to olives. Ask Katie. I'm in love with olives.
That's true.
Like, if I were to choose olives or sex, I would probably choose olives. Because I've already done that before. So, I choose olives over sex every day. Okay. So, I'm going to wait for everybody to come in. Brand new. My name is Jimmy Soroka, and my nickname is Feet Piece. And this isn't a community because it's just my life. But we're a community here. I'd like to say we're the most positive community throughout social media, but we're not really like positive or negative. We're kind of just neutral. That's BS. I'm so positive. The community is neutral. I don't know. Help me define this, guys. I want a definition too. I think we finally all want to know what feet piece is. I'm just me. I'm not positive, negative, or neutral. I'm just chilling, bro. Here, boss. What's up, Chrissy? Saw, dude. Ah! I enjoy doing that. Okay? I'm going to do it because I enjoy that. Oh, my gosh. Rich Kleinman. Been forever. How are you, brother? Guys, do you feel like it might be best that I just talk to you in the chat and like not live until we're actually doing things with our lives, and then we just bring you along? Glad you and Kate are well. Thank you. And Josh is good too. Josh is here. I don't know if you knew that. Rich hasn't been around in a while. I feel like I should just talk to them in the chat. Because, well, think of it this way. If this really is just a screen, which it really is, then that would mean my life is so interesting that they would be able to just come along with what I'm doing. And I never even really look at the screen. They just get a 24/7 look at what's going on. ASMR at night, travel during the day. It's perfect. That's what I did. That's what I did in the beginning. Oh my gosh, mind blown. Mind blown. Chris C. Feet Piece is a guide into the reflection of the current state of society and how it seeks to ruin everything positive or successful. Well, we officially need to rebrand. I need to work on that branding. I have been watching, just have not been able to catch you live. Okay. Do I show them what you're doing or no? All right. Because I want content. Katie, I think this is where I've sold myself to. I think we kind of have to.
Okay.
Do you disagree with that?
No, if you want to, yeah.
Guys, I'm going to give you the option. I don't want to show you what Kate's doing because it's like, I don't answer private numbers. It's never going to happen. Show me your real number, be a real person, and I will actually pick up. I promise. How about that? I promise you. If you call me from a real number, like a real person, and not some Google Voice number because I got a thingy on my phone that tells me the difference, I'll pick up. You call me from your real home phone. Here's the thing. That's my real phone. That's my phone number. Do you think you're that famous that you get to have a fake phone number? You're either famous or creepy. I'm neither. I just have a phone. I'm a regular guy with a phone number. I have one phone number. It's my phone. I got nothing to hide from. I am hiding what I'm doing because I'm like, do I show people what I'm doing because I don't want them to take my ideas? But that only makes you more interested in my ideas. But when really, I'm so forward thinking that people aren't actually interested in what I'm doing anyway. So maybe I just show them, and the minimal people that actually care what I'm doing will learn from it, and it'll matter to them. And everyone else takes it as entertainment. So I took the long way around to something I already had the answer to. And that's a description of my life thus far. But my ways around are getting shorter. The Ouroboros are shrinking. And eventually, we just swim. City Slicker, welcome on. We didn't take a walk because the guy ended up calling me and telling me he's going to deliver instead. So. Just going to deliver instead. Oh my gosh. I'm not picking up a private number. Somebody says, hi, Jimmy. Jesus loves you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love being loved. I don't care if it's an imaginary creature or a human being. I'm glad everybody loves me. I want the Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids little blue guy to love me. Can I get that, please? Can I get a little love from Blue? Can you imagine if we had a Blue in the house? How cool that would be? Little Blue running around. I'd like that.
Like a Smurf?
What if Blue is Smurf sperm? Whoa. Blue is a character from Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids. Eddie, welcome on. Answer calls live, says Callaway. I will when it comes from a regular number. Deliver. Do you order food? We do, kind of. Yes. Guys, I'm afraid to tell the truth. But I don't have to be, do I? Or do I? Guys, you have to pay for my voice. I'm serious. I am not giving myself up. Excuse me. I can't. I cannot afford that right now. I literally, financially, cannot afford it. All right? I order online for food. There's a place called, well, it's not a place. It's a website. But the way, tell them, I can't tell you. Guys, if you want to know the good stuff that I'm doing, you have to earn it. Because people have unearned it. So many people undervalued my abilities. And so did I. We all undervalued my abilities. And now, I'm finding a way to eat with what people think is bipolar and thyroid problems with my thyroid. It's the food. It's the hormones in the food. I know it for a fact. Katie knows it for a fact. Josh is scared of it for a fact. He sees it. He knows it. He's like, Jimmy, I don't understand any of this. But when you eat this, you're okay. When you eat this, you're crazy. So, either my life is one big show for you, or quite literally, I'm just living on a screen. And that's it. Right? I'm living on a screen. Reality on TV, not reality TV. We are the next evolution of television, okay? It's reality on TV. People are used to reality TV that they know is not real. So what are they doing? Comparing us to reality TV. Because it's like the only comparison they got. And now I finally get it. It's the only well, this is staged, that's staged. Guys, it's finally not staged. But here's what is staged. My secrets. The secrets that I keep from you because people won't help to keep us safe by being honest. Right? So I'm not going to tell you the website I get my food from. That's out in California. It's fantastic. And they send me organic lamb chops. I'm not going to tell you the concoction of different healthy powders that we're putting together that the process of which I know based on how I know what my body wants. Like, I literally know what my body wants. Exactly. Can't tell you. I want to, but everybody's too angry with me. I can't tell you. Everybody's just so busy trying to fight to shut me up. That's what they get. They shut me up. I am not going to sabotage the only ability to have healthy food because I know the second I tell them the website, what are they going to do? They're going to go and they're going to bombard that business with fake crap about me that I can't buy from there anymore. They will literally bar me from the business, even though I'm just a YouTuber. Because some people want their privacy. They don't want to protect. I don't want my privacy. I do to a degree. You know, like, I want to have my own home. I want to have a little bit of a life off screen. But I don't want more than 8 hours a day off screen besides sleeping. You know, like, I'd be happy if I just had 8 hours a day to myself. Not even. You know, 3, 4, or 5, I'm cool with that. Most other people, Kate's not cool with that. Nothing. I know there's going to be people in my future that are cool with that. But I'm the only one cool with that right now. And it mostly has to do with, well, I think some of you are cool with that, right? But guys, that costs something. It's not free. It is free, but people think it costs something. So it's going to cost something. And it's done. I'm not letting it cost me something anymore. I have gotten myself to a point of trauma and ill health because I continue to justify other people's standpoints in sacrifice of my own. While other people are saying I am trying to justify my own, but it's not true. I know I'm healthy. I don't think I'm healthy. I know I'm healthy. I am done letting ill-seated behavior decide my future. So, for all of you that want to know, yes, I desperately want to let you in on my life. I do, really. Katie knows this. I really do want to have you see the powders and you know, do all that stuff. But I'm not afraid of what's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. And I am smart enough to know that the result is not worth giving up my secrets. I've finally learned that secrets are necessary, but I was keeping all the wrong secrets. Guys, I want you to know what's keeping me healthy so that you can use it to make you healthy. I cannot do that. You said this 2 years ago. Hello, Dolly, I bet I did. Because 2 years ago, crazy people like you shoved your hand down my throat, or I should say shoved it up my butt and started making me talk the way you wanted me to talk. Now you can shove it up your own butt and enjoy it. Because I know you enjoy it. But you're done enjoying it at my expense. My privacy is my privacy. My address might be public. I don't want my address to be unpublic the rest of my life. I don't need a private address because I'm a normal guy and people shouldn't be chasing after me like a reality star. You should watch my life and learn by the example, you know, for what I live. It's not a cult. Don't follow me. Like, just learn from my life. It doesn't make it a cult because someone's living a better life than you. That's an excuse to be poor and pathetic. That's the truth. You want to make someone your messiah, a cult leader, or a masochist, right? They're like an evil person because they make more money than you or because they're smarter than you. No, you're choosing to be dumb, swallow a pill, and I can't stop you from that. I can't stop you from that. And yes, that pisses me off so bad. That's what pisses me off. I'm done letting you convince me that I'm pissed because I'm bad. No, I'm pissed because I'm good. And I'm sick of watching everybody kill themselves. But I can't stop it. I can't stop it. But if I choose to purchase my own silence for a little while, maybe I get the right to start sharing the entire truth and not just pieces of it, because people need to know what I'm doing. You need to know what I'm doing for the sake of your own future. And it's your lack of belief in that's going to leave you behind. The people watching this who know who I am, I mean, you already know what I'm trying to do here. Nothing. That's the point. I'm living my life on screen. I'm not trying to do anything anymore. I'm doing it. But I am forced to try to do it because these other people, I've allowed them to invade my real life when they never existed to begin with. So while I'm talking, I realize the only person I'm actually talking to is myself. I am talking to you guys and I want you to hear me, but I'm mostly just self-reflecting. I'm realizing that I built the monster inside myself and in you. I built that monster. So it's my job to dissipate it. And me going completely silent isn't the answer, And me just spouting off all day isn't the answer either. It's to finally respect the time that it's going to take to purchase my voice again. Because I let people sell ice to an Eskimo. I let people convince me that I had to buy their pills and buy their crap in order for me to have a voice. So now I don't have one. At least not near as much as I should. I should have the right to talk 24/7. I know that for a fact. Because it doesn't mean that every single one of you listens all day long to me. But it means that there is always someone 24/7 who needs to hear what I'm saying. So I have to work around the clock. Because when I do an ASMR broadcast and I sleep for 8 hours, that's setting an example. It's not doing anything special. All it is doing the one thing on the internet that no one is doing. Being responsible. Is it responsible to throw a brand new car at a random fan? Not at all. It's not responsible. It's not. I don't have to be afraid of people having an issue with me not believing in gifts. Because gifts, they're Trojan horses. Guys, life is earned. A gift is a curse. It's not a gift. And what you think is a curse inside you, it's not a curse at all. The things that you struggle with, they don't make you bad, they make you worth it. And society is selling you on the idea that you're not worth it. You're just worth it. So, Veronica said about mania being just from the food. Guys, I'm realizing it's not mania, okay? Here's what's happening. I am having a battle with all the realities around me, okay? This neighbor lives their way. This neighbor lives their way. Everybody has their culture. I said I want to embrace everybody's culture all at once, and I grew up in a place that had no culture at all, right? So, a little bit of shell shock. Now, mix me constantly trying to please everyone instead of my own reality, instead of pleasing myself and realizing I can just be myself. Mix that with the synthetic hormones that they pump into the meat. Mix that with the fake crap that they feed you, that they feed me. It's not conspiracy. It's like such a simple, obvious answer. It's not that complex. But like people who need a complex answer, it's because they're so busy thinking they don't want to do. And I had to go through this whole process to realize that's the person I was. I wanted to think. All I ever had to do was just do it. Just live my life. That's what my foster family taught me that I completely ignored. Callaway said DMT would really change a lot of your thinking. Yeah, it's a false gift, Callaway. I'm sure it is fun. But I don't need DMT to change my reality. All I have to do is make a choice based on what's happening around me. I can realize that the way things are affecting my life, it's time to chill out. And chilling out doesn't mean telling you everything right now, but only because I allowed you to trap me in silence. But you put your foot on the tiger's neck. Yeah, I pulled that from Fast and Furious. You don't know what you asked for. You're going to get nothing out of this. Everybody who put their foot on my neck because they're sad with their own life, oh my gosh, are you going to pay? But you know how you're going to pay? Because you're going to see my face everywhere for the rest of your life. And it's going to make you miserable. And I won't even have time to laugh at you because I won't know you exist. I'll see your echoes instead of my own echoes. This is my life. Welcome to it. Happy New Year, Mark Tambury. How are you? Roll call. Jim Bob, thank you for coming on. Guys, let's get a roll call. All right, welcome to Feet Piece. If you are part of the Feet Piece fam, let's get a hashtag Feet Piece or a hashtag social down in the comments. And I want to know that you are officially part of the most positive community throughout social media. Katya says, no way, Mark. I don't know Mark. I've met Mark, but I don't know him. Thank you, Jim Bob. Hashtag Fee Peace. A feet piece per day keeps the haters away. And that one's not true either. Nothing keeps the haters away, guys. You got to keep the haters away. Hashtag feet piece, says Franco. Thank you. Because while I've been busy making excuses, all the lazy, sad people are getting all the attention. All the people that just made me swallow my own spit and call it water. They've been getting all the attention that we deserve. I'm taking it back. Here's what I learned, though. People like Michael Conger take from my example, okay? They take from my example. Here's what I mean. They pay attention to what I'm doing, but then they try to base it on their own stuff, okay? So, for me, I'm moving forward, right? I'm moving forward. Where are they moving? Nowhere. So when they see me taking aggressive action, which really just means me like taking ownership of my own life and not letting anyone step on me anymore, they literally think that they own human beings, which means they're going to try to kill me. Like in real life, this is already something that's going to happen. I choose that. Like I actually choose that. I don't invite it, but I have to realize that, you know, John Lennon didn't have the internet. We do. We do. Guys, I can't ask you to help stop that from happening, right? I can't say to you, oh my gosh, pay me enough money, be afraid, pay me enough money so I can hire a bodyguard. No, I have to figure this out on my own. I have to figure out how I can get to a point where I can show you actual content, that I can take you outside the house and do stuff. They're going to hire a bodyguard because I'm going to need one, because there's crazy people out there that literally think they own other people's lives. And the cycle continues. So just move forward first. And then worry about what backward looks like when you die, because backward doesn't exist. Holly says, you are not famous. Or hello, Dolly. No. What is famous? Famous, message deleted by the Google moderator team. Michael Conger's comment just got deleted by the Google moderator team. I screenshotted that.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Katie, because at the end of the day, the system is good. It's not bad, because life is fair. Life is fair. I know life is fair, and you are done convincing me otherwise. YouTube is convincing me to be more responsible. That was YouTube doing me a favor, saying, hey, we're here. We actually care about your equality. When my own family didn't care about my equality, not because they couldn't, but because they didn't know how to. YouTube sees how different I am, and YouTube accepts me just for who I am. So no, I might not be famous, but I am at least average, and you can't take that from me. You can't sell me your pills or your BS, your false diagnosis, when I do my own research on Google, figure out how to take care of my health on Google. But guess what? Google says, you don't owe me your life. We give it to you for free. As we get another private call. Why? Because they can't get to me through Google. Because the man, right? The establishment. Everybody's so afraid. Afraid of what? Answer me that. Afraid of what? Afraid of what? They offer a future that I want. Like legit. I say yes to Google. All right? Because here's why. I have learned through bringing in Kate and bringing in Josh that life can't happen on its own. You need people in your corner. Okay? I need Google in my corner if I'm ever going to be able to offer a better health to the world. If I'm ever going to convince people that there is absolutely nothing wrong with them, not everybody, but the people who are like me, then I need help with that. I don't need your help convincing me I need pills. I need the help of my employer who sees the fact that we are trying to do good right here. And I'm not going to take his comment being moderated as some big answer, guys. I know you think I'm making a mountain out of a molehill, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm taking one little thing and I'm making a point with it. Because all you need is a little piece to build that puzzle. And all the people that need the whole puzzle to build a piece, right? They think they have the whole puzzle and they're waiting for their piece. You're never going to find it. I take one piece and I say, that's enough for me. That doesn't make me crazy. That makes me innovative. That makes you an inventor. All right? And all I am doing is reverse engineering the wheel. All right? I'm not, how do you say it? Was it reinventing? I'm not reinventing the wheel. I'm reverse engineering it, right? Everybody's trying to build the wheel to put on the car. I'm paying attention to the aerodynamics of the car. I take the whole car. I'm like, okay, it needs the wheel. But they think they're doing the same thing because they're looking at a smaller car. All right. So here we sit. Prank phone calls galore. I do have to pop my email open, though, because I have to pay the other half of my invoice for my food. 5 private calls today. Well, no wonder they're not actually calling me because they realize that it's criminal behavior and they don't want to get in trouble. They're just trying to troll. They're not trying to commit to criminal behavior, probably, but it's still illegal. Nobody has given you the right to reach out to me by phone. All right? That's marketing. You are marketing yourself to me. Because when I put myself on this platform, I am marketing myself, right? I'm real to you. I'm a real person. But I market my life to you to watch. And when you reach out to me by phone call, you are trying to come into, to create competition inside my business. Do you follow that? You are stepping into my business, which is my life, inappropriately. It's a crime. All right? You are messing with my business. That's a crime. I don't know what crime it is, but the last time I checked, if you go and you hack into somebody's website of their business, that's a crime. This is my business website. All right? I'm doing a broadcast. It is a crime to try and infiltrate right? When you do a television show, if you do a television show, when I don't know, how do I put that? If you're doing reality TV, if someone calls them on the phone, if it's not dramatized and it's not interesting, do they cut it out? Absolutely, they cut it out. Because it's like, it doesn't fit. Why would you put it in there? Guys, this is my real life. When you're calling me from a private number and trying to infiltrate my business, I'm not going to pick up because it's not your legal right to step into my life because you feel like you have a right to do it. So while everyone's saying I'm disrespecting privacy, I'm the one getting private calls. That is not appropriate. It's not normal. It's stalkerish behavior. There we go. Another private number. They want me to focus on them, but I'm not. I'm getting paid to focus on it. Either way, all I am doing is exposing what's actually going on without giving them any of the actual credit. I don't know or care who's giving that phone call. And whoever's on the other end of that phone call will continue to make those phone calls. And guess what? Someone else will hop on their broadcast and say, hey, I'm making those phone calls. I'm taking credit for it, right? Some creep sends us a GPS thing in the mail. And people go, oh yeah, no, I have proof that Jimmy did it to himself. Guys, they just want content. They want to make my money. They want to steal my money from me. And they want to steal you from me. Never going to happen. I'm the interesting one. That's why you're here, right? And I find you interesting. That's why I want you here. But every moment we spend letting this be real, good stuff doesn't happen. All right? So from now on, you need to understand that I'm not going to tell you about the phone calls. We're not going to talk about that stuff. Because as entertaining as you find it, I have to use it as an example right now to let it be the last example. that we understand. Guys, you see now, right? How did this broadcast start? Completely normal. Now, where is it? We don't need that anymore. It's not actually real. So let's not give it attention. And the reason I'm willing to suffer through this with you is because I do want to bring you along. That's actually what I want. I just didn't realize how much it would cost. I had no idea how much education I had to provide to people to help them understand that reality on TV is much more valuable than reality TV. Yeah, Kate? I said reality on TV is much more valuable than reality TV. Benny Snell, welcome on. How are you? Long time no see. All right. Let me... I'm getting contacted by drug dealers offering me THC. That's actually funny. Yes, varying Redbeard. Free speech. I agree. Free speech. You can say whatever you want, but sometimes what you say has consequences. Ooh. Give me 1 second, guys. I can pay the... I'm still trying to find the other half of this invoice. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Oh, the care.com team sent me an email trying to help me figure out how to protect myself against online scams. You know the biggest online scam is? That I owe anybody anything. It's my life. I'm getting paid to live my life, and that's what pisses them off the worst. Because they cannot fathom how that's completely appropriate. It is. Because my life is entertainment and value. My life in itself is entertainment. All right. There we go. Invoice. Buy the rest of the lamb. $40, not bad. Got the rest of it back. Did I tell you that? They gave us 50% off a $400 order for our YouTube channel. I am serious. All right. No, I'm just kidding. I'm really mad. I wanted to piss them off. I lied. I got half off because they didn't have the other stuff that I wanted. But I'm owning up to my lies much faster, which is what you guys should do. So still, am I the bad guy or am I setting an example for those of us who can't help but lie because we're scared and crazy people keep trying to destroy our lives and make us jealous? Why am I jealous? What am I jealous of? Holy crap. Like, not only do they not have... here's what I finally realized. I don't have what I want, right? But neither do they. I shouldn't brag about this life or be jealous of theirs. Neither one of them looks like what I want. What am I doing? Babbling. But now I have to reverse engineer the situation because I put myself in this box. I let other people decide for me that I belong in this box, and I put myself in this box. So I'm in this box where you're doing the research on all this stuff, I'm assuming? The nuts and seeds, or the powders. Thank you. I put myself in this box, and now, guys, what you're being a part of is my growth process, right? Me trying to problem solve. How do I get myself out of this? Not out of this. How do I get through this? Because there's no more out of this. I don't run from this by being jealous or paranoid or ill. No more escapism. The only way up is through, because there is no out. Ooh, there is no out. There's no such thing as out. And if I can show people that there's a way through this, imagine the little problems they face in their lives. They'll finally see that they should watch my show and not be a dumb hater, because it's a waste of their own life. They want a piece of what I have, when really, what I have is what I want. They would not want what I have, would they?
No.
Do you want what I have?
No.
Now seeing where I'm at? You want what I have, but you don't want to be me. You want to be you. Mm-hmm. There is a version of you that doesn't have to do with live stream. Mm-hmm. Don't know what that looks like. So guys, if you really think that you want what I have, just go on live stream and try it. Don't be angry at me that I'm doing it better than you and then just quit and spend your time in my broadcast. I don't want you here for that. Realize that maybe your skills exist somewhere else. Maybe you shouldn't be here at all. Maybe you shouldn't be on the phone, like Josh. Josh says he's so happy not being online at all. He don't even want to be online. So it's funny how things can work, because he lived online. He lived a purchased life, but now he's living his own. Take from that example. Realize that there's 3 examples in this household for you to know that you can live your own life and it's perfect, and you don't need to take from an example of who I am, just what I'm doing. And when I say what I'm doing, I mean how I'm doing it. I don't think I necessarily mean what I'm doing. I mean how I'm doing it, right? This is my destiny, the destiny I choose. I had no idea what I was taking on. Well, I'm taking it on. Here we go. I want this. I want these rewards. I have to earn that. So where I'm at right now is my life is a forced half secret. I am forced into secret halfway in my life. Do any of you feel like that? I'm sure you do. Katie is bound by, just like I'm bound by you, Katie is bound by her art. She does not have the ability right now to do just her own art thing, because without my example, she wouldn't be able to do it. Her best way to get where she wants to be is being right here with me, watching me go through my process, because she could be on that side with you, but then it would take her so much longer. Maybe she gets there by 50 instead of by 30. But she realizes she sticks with me, her art becomes her art. And by that time, she won't want to leave the channel, because the channel will be so big that she'll be making these perfect thumbnails. And she realizes that her art can have a purpose within someone else's purpose, because that's what she really wants. That's why she's here. She doesn't want people to just look at her. She doesn't want anybody looking at her. That's why she's not on screen. So she can get the best of both worlds. Her art being completely appreciated without having anyone to look at her, because she doesn't like people looking at her. Otherwise, she'd be on screen, enjoying being on screen. She doesn't enjoy it. And then Josh wants to be a provider. Josh wants to be the best version of you. But I don't mean you. I mean the person who earns the right to sit and watch the show and just enjoy it. Not be jealous, not be what... I'm teaching him how to build out his own fulfillment. And he's teaching me that too. All 3 of us are learning here. And we are all equal in this process. We're all much further along than most people are. Josh is getting continual promotions at work. Katie is finding her destiny within her art. And I am facing up to the situation I brought myself to. And I hope that you guys can take my pain and use it as your proof that you can get done what you want to get done. Because I'm starting to realize that getting to the top is all about staying in the middle. Just staying in the middle, having a balance. Something that I'm officially forced to have. So am I already living the way that I want to live? That's a stark possibility. It's possible. Katie, do you need a charge?
No, right now.
Good. Well, there's a plug right there, and I have a charger if you want it. Because I know you're at like 60-something before.
Yeah, I'm at 84. I'm good.
All right. I'm starting to realize that maybe this is exactly where things are supposed to be. Maybe it's not that they're controlling my silence. I'm being as silent as I'm supposed to be because society's not ready for these answers. And me even talking about them only damages things more. I do. Kate, am I looking at you for an answer, or am I mirroring myself right now?
You're mirroring.
I am talking to myself out loud when I talk to you, right in this moment, because they're here too.
Yeah.
I know what I have to do. Be right here. I knew that before, but I needed a long way around, didn't I? You guys think I'm nuts. I'm not nuts. I just have to keep going in these circles, making them smaller and smaller. Good morning, Sheila. How are you? Right? Slowly coming back to reality. And the reality is that this is my job. No matter what anyone says, this is my job, and I'm getting paid less than 1 penny per minute. So you know what? I think I have some work to do. Get a better job. I have to hire myself. I do need to get a better job by getting better at this job. That's how I get a better job, because I'm living my purpose. I just have to get better at it. Terry, I wish I was bisexual because that would be a much easier answer. I have to be a heterosexual when being a heterosexual is unpopular. I'm straight. That's just how it is. Sheila, no, we're not thinking of having a baby. That was just a joke. Gene fever, that is terrible. Terry, I am not taking Josh's money. I'm settling for Josh's money because I put myself in this position. I made way more than him in the past. And if I had just sucked it up and realized I was doing the right thing from the start and not listen to everyone else's opinions, I'd be fine right now. Josh believes in me so much, he's willing to let me settle for his paycheck while I get this back on track because he's always believed in me, and he always will. No, I can't go back to Steve. Steve's very mad at me, possibly. I don't know for sure, but he has his own life going on. He doesn't have time for our drama right now. I have to dissipate my drama before him and I are friends again. He deserves better than my friendship right now. Good morning, all love. How are you? I mean, really, we should be friends right now. Look at me taking on a hit for somebody else. I can't be doing that anymore. Here's what I'm going to say. Steve is in his life where he is. I am where I am. I've changed. Other people need time to accept that I never had to change to begin with. Because they think forgiveness has to take time. It doesn't. I forgive all of you that have something bad to say every time you say it. That's the only way I'm able to stay so much on this, is I forgive you every time I see it. I'm like, say to myself, every time I say it. Guys, give me 1 second real quick. I got some mail. Start thawing it out because I am hungry. One of these, and then whatever you want for yourself, you can have some. Why don't you just thaw out like a pound of the ground?
Okay.
And see. I want to try all the stuff that I don't know works yet. Oh wait, none of these are or I think these are chops. Are these chops? They might be.
That's like chops.
You can handle this.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, if you're hungry, if you want to try some of it, you're welcome to.
Okay.
The ground stuff you can literally just make into like burgers.
Yeah.
We don't have any organic bread, do we?
No.
I don't want to do carbs. I'm going to be honest with you. You could do whatever you want. I don't want to do carbs. So for ground, for me, I guess it's literally just going to be on a plate. Pick at it with my fingers. I don't know. Let it thaw it out. I'll try it raw. See how my body takes it.
Yeah.
I said no problem with the beef, but let's see what this does. What's going on, guys? Yo, there's the crazy. Jim's eating raw lamb. I swear he's in a cult. No, guys, I'm just eating raw lamb. It is really funny, though. To the drug dealer who keeps texting me, I just want to say it's actually really hilarious what you're sending me. So you are welcome to troll my messages all day. I'd love to wake up to those texts because they're freaking hilarious. All right. Have you researched eating raw lamb? Very controversial. All of it's very controversial. Welcome to my life. So I'm willing to experiment with my own body. That doesn't make me crazy. It means that I'm in control of my own body. Oh no, he's willing to try raw meat. Put him away. Guys, that's nuts. Are we, all right, are we a capitalist economy? Like, are we a socialist? Are we what are we? Because I feel like nobody can decide what their identity is as a country. All I can say is that I have freedom of will, regardless of anyone else's opinion. If I want to try raw meat, that's on me. I don't really understand why everyone else has an opinion. Why don't you just tell me your feelings instead of your opinion? Because your opinion is false logic mixed with feelings. You have no idea whether or not raw meat is going to be good for my body. You don't know. So why are you throwing your opinions out there? Get accurate on your opinion or just share your feelings. Say, Jimmy, I'm worried about you. Say, Jimmy, I want to make sure that you're not hurting your body. That's all you got to say. And then I can educate you on why I'm going to be just fine. But you don't want to hear that. You want to mix your false ideals with your feelings and then throw them at me and tell me that it's how I should live my life. All I have is facts. All right? My opinions have to do with my social life. And my opinion is, I don't want to know your opinion because it's my social life. You do you. Varying Redbeard, I appreciate that, even though I appreciate that. That's really bad. Thanks, Seneca Knowledge. That's funny. I have a room full of trolls, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, we're just worried about bacteria. Well, if you guys haven't killed me yet, I don't think lamb is going to do the job. If it does, the irony is poetic, and you're more than welcome to make a video about it. Veronica, most of the time, it's grain-fed beef. Grain-fed animals. Gene Fever says, PMS jokes aren't funny. Period. Gene, see, Gene, if they're appropriate enough, I can definitely say them out loud. That's pretty funny. Is there that many bridges? I do not understand what that means. I make lamb chops, but I cook them. Cool. Hey, anybody that has the hookup for lamb, let me know. Katie, please be, you are literally cutting right by your hand. Do you want my help? Be patient. Let it thaw.
Okay.
I would love to disrespect time, but unfortunately, it exists. I just don't want it to. Just let it go. Let it unchill. Sherry, here's the thing. Your comment should have ended, Jimmy, I am worried about you. If you really cared, you would prove it by just saying, I'm worried about you. But you're not. And I'll never hear someone just say to me, hey, Jimmy, I'm worried about you. Is that me getting my haters to level up? No way. Am I coaching my own haters and my fans? No way. Am I leveling people up in every possible way? Increasing the entire value of the YouTube platform? No way. Are my ideas infectious and not culty? Absolutely. You're welcome. I'm making you better fans and better haters. I'm literally building my own cult? No. I am building humanity by literally giving you ideas on how you can do your job better, good or bad, because I don't believe in either. I know that there are people that should care, and there are people who are never going to care. And I trust that the people who are never going to care will always be called out on their BS. They'll never make it. So yes, guys, why don't we take a look at the people that always push themselves over the edge, right? The only reason the people that are pushing themselves over the edge aren't getting caught before they do bad things is because we are just nice enough to them until they finally go over that edge and they do bad things. All right? And how about the good people who need encouragement, right? Catch the bad people by being honest with them and encourage the good people by being honest with them. Because when you're honest with bad people, you don't hide honesty. Don't hide knowledge from bad people. Because bad people will do bad things with knowledge and they'll get caught pretty quickly. Because we live in an honest world where cameras are everywhere. All right? There's not much hidden. All right? America is working on it. But the fact is, you can't hide the truth much longer. If you keep trying to hide the truth, guys, bad things are going to keep happening. The truth has to get out. Or society's kind of screwed. Is that a thing? Did I literally just describe it? Or no? Because I'm assuming you're talking about your book.
Well, it's not my book.
Honest World. What is that mug you're drinking from? It's a horn mug. It's a cool thing I found on the internet. It's the same people that make what was it? You told me? Game of Thrones. It's for same people that make the mugs for Game of Thrones. Cult Watcher. I have a fan called Cult Watcher. That's funny. Raw pork, raw lamb, raw chicken causes diseases. Okay, so the things that are natural for us kill us, and the synthetic stuff is very healthy. Oh my God, thank you for the awakening. Please, tell me more. Bacon. So you're putting a bone in... Juan de la says, so you're putting a bone in your mouth. People don't own money. Michael Conger says, so Josh's money bought you a horn mug. Guys, if you're gonna continue to let society sell you on the idea that your money is your money, if it was your money, then why do you have to pay taxes? Like you have to. Well, it's for the roads. You mean the bumpy ones that never get fixed? Guys, it's not the fault of the people in power. It's the corruption within the system. The same people that sold me into foster care, it's not Luzerne County that's to blame. Guys, we need to stop blaming the big guy, giving the hit to the big guy. Why don't we give it to the people it belongs to? Why don't we stop letting the bad people hide behind the good people? Are you serious? Come on. It's not fair anymore. It's really not fair. Varying Redbeard goes, and we have awoken. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I don't blame Luzerne County for what happened to me. I blame Judge Conahan. That's it. You know? And do I really blame Judge Conahan? Was there more hidden hands hiding behind that? Probably. But everybody wants a scapegoat. No one wants to look any deeper. So, you know what? Give them your patsy. There's always going to be a patsy. Or is there? As long as we let there be. As long as we let there be somebody to blame for everything, we will never have the whole truth. As long as we look for our Christ, there is always going to be unanswered questions. Let them continue their mystery while you put the money in their basket. That's facts, not opinions. Because the truth kind of just lies between things. It's very obvious. It's when you finally step back far. See, here's the thing for me. The more that you can understand in life, the more it takes to kind of step back. The longer it takes, to step back and see the picture. Because every time I thought, oh, I see the picture, I don't see the picture. All right? I have to step back and see the whole picture, not the picture people want to sell me by constantly calling me on a private number, right? And the obvious stuff says that it's not conspiracy. Because if I'm talking right now, maybe people think that what I'm saying is conspiracy for a while. But I end up the next Plato. Or I don't. Maybe that's the whole point, right? Everybody's looking for their martyr. Maybe the reason people won't let anybody talk nowadays is because they like the voices from forever ago. They don't want new people to have new ideas. They like their old ideas, and they don't want anything new, and then they call it progressive. Guys, I am absolutely the only one not confused here. And I finally see that. And it doesn't matter how much I talk, it doesn't make me crazy. It's just talking. It's very simple stuff. Guys, I talk to my friends overseas. They enjoy the banter. They hear me talking. It's just regular stuff. It makes them think. They're like, oh, I never thought about that. They're not sitting here like, no, he must die. It's just simple banter. Yeah, it's just conversation. Oh my God. Take a breath with me. Can we take a breath together, my American friends? Guys, I'm an American. All right? But I've seen what they're doing over there, and they're just, oh my gosh, they're sitting back laughing at us. But do we be mad at them? Did they lose by letting us have America? Guys, from my perspective, it doesn't look like they're losing. It looks like we're losing because we have more money, but we're freaking miserable. We're miserable. Okay? I'm done being miserable like the average American. I'm an average guy, an average Joe. I'm not an average American. Americans think I'm so special, but I'm not. They think by special, I mean different, right? Oh my gosh, he's an anomaly. No, I'm really not. I'm really not. I'm just an American that's willing to look outside America for answers. And I think anybody outside of America knows exactly what I'm talking about with most of us Americans. But I am an American, and I love my country. But guys, our intolerance and stupidity is making us burn ourselves alive. We're not going to last that much longer. No, crazy is not average. But the average here in America is crazy. So they think I'm crazy. Kate's over there like, yeah, they think I'm the crazy one. Oh, because of my hair. Let's look at the physical appearance while we're sold on media. While we watch movies all day. Guys, the bubble is bursting. The truth is coming out. Every empire dies. America's not dying. Okay? It's not dying. Because America will never die. But what will happen to America is that it will morph into something new. All right? Because every country does. And every person who refuses to believe that that matters or should happen. I don't have a movement to give you. That's why people are so pissed. They're waiting for me to charge this entourage, right? They are. They're really waiting for me to say, take down the White House or some crazy crap that doesn't need to happen. Benny Snell goes, our own island. Benny Snell, I finally realized I'm on my own island. But no man is an island. And that's why I know, even if it has to be people from another country, and make Britain great again, love it. Even if it means it has to be people from another country, that realize how important our own growth is here in America, then guys, stop being mad at me for trying to bring the sane people into our country to make a difference. Don't you get it? Like, separating everybody isn't the answer. Just because we're across an ocean doesn't make us different. We've spent so long trying to convince ourselves we're different. How's that worked out? It hasn't. Divide and conquer, says Varying Redbeard. Not anymore. For what? Conquer what? What is there to conquer? I don't see anything being conquered. I see things being conquered. All right? That's what I see. But I don't see that anymore because now I see past it. Things being conquered. Give him it. Let him have it. That's fine. Let him have his empire of misery. Division is chaos. Then they step in. Did they ever leave? Are they right here? Are they normal people? Is there a need for anybody to step in, or are we realizing we're the ones not stepping in? Are we the ones not stepping in? And stepping in doesn't mean standing against. It means standing with. And not against somebody else. It means standing with everybody. You're not going to do that. That's fine. But I'm going to do that by just talking facts. Shill Talk goes, Conger is your biggest fan deep down. Nope, he's the loudest. Everybody is equally a fan of one another in real life. There's nobody bigger than anybody else. Mountains out of molehills. Why do you listen to the music you listen to? You don't even know why. I like it. What does that mean? This is fun. I'm tearing it down. But am I chaos or am I reorganizing? Am I helping people reorganize the way that they think? Because America doesn't have to come down for things to change. Everybody waiting for the big bang here in America. Everybody, oh, well, they took away the guns. What's next? Because we don't need them. Because we actually don't need them. China's not now this is my opinion. I'm not going to be waiting for the day for China to come invade. Or for whatever. We want to get into politics and religion. It's not politics to me. You okay? Hit your nail? Guys, I'm not a fool, though. That's why I'm okay right now. That's why in the midst of everyone saying I'm nuts, I'm perfectly fine. Because I'm the one that's not. And Americans are very loud. But I have a feeling there are a couple non-Americans in here who are literally just chilling, enjoying the entertainment. And I need to shift my audience. I am willing to let go of 75% of my audience if they can't chill and enjoy the show. It's not that I don't need you. It's that you obviously need you a lot more than you need me. All right? And them overseas, they don't need me, but they actually want me. All right? They're the only people that talk decent to me, are mostly from Britain. I'm serious. That's really how it is. My only actual friends are not even from this country because everybody from this country is so busy trying to compete with me in an industry they have no interest in. That's insanity. Hey, I know you're a guy, but can I put on your dress? What? Life is so simple. It's really freaking simple. And I think that I'm ready for the show to become a comedy so that my life is no longer a drama. Because in America, tragedies succeed. Not comedies. Where are some of the funniest comedians? I don't know a lot of funny American comedians because everybody's too busy being serious. Thank you, Jim Bob Wilso. I am an American. Are you going to deport me too? You're going to deport me because I would prefer to be friends with people who want to be friends with me? Think about that. You want to kick me out of the country I was born in because I would rather spend my time with people who like me. But I want to be in my country. I would like my country to be a bit more tolerant. You know, calm down a little bit. Thank you, Franco. It would be very good if us as Americans could just calm down. I know you're scared, but there's nothing to be scared of because life is normal. All right? Be building up this hype. Guys, for anyone with a rational brain, you realize I'm literally just sitting in a kitchen. Katie is working with me. Josh is working with me. The reason it doesn't look like it should is because I was sold on the American dream. I was sold on the tragedy. And it takes things looking a little bit weird while we heal the tragedy and make it a comedy. It's going to take time. And also, I was sold on the American dream of the tragedy of the lone soul. I'm not by myself. You know, I'm not. There's 3 people in this house doing perfectly legal, saying normal things. We spend our normal day. Josh goes to work. Katie does the artwork, and I live stream. It's very normal. And my content is trying to help you guys realize how normal life actually is. But how am I supposed to show you how normal life is if all you want to do is keep telling me how normal it's not? I mean, do I need to leave America? Like, is that the answer? Because I'm really, quite honestly, I'm a bit unsure of what my best move is here. You know? That's clever. Thank you. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, should I even be here? I mean, you go over other countries, they got super fast internet, and it is completely average. The way that they run their systems, medically, everything. Now, gas is a lot more expensive for a reason. We walk. Now, things are much further apart. But where do we want to go? England, Scotland. Norway would be nice, but we're not that good yet. Or do we realize that we have to grow right where we're planted and hope someone doesn't shoot me in the head because I like people other than Americans? Like, I love my Americans, but I love other people too. So do I sit and cower in fear, or do I just keep doing what I got to do? I'm just going to do what I got to do. But I realize that Americans are so privacy invasive, pretending like they want their privacy, while they're busy invading other people's privacy, that I literally can't even tell you where to get good organic food in this country. Oh, go to Wegmans. Ha ha ha. Come on. I would love to tell you where I get my food. Can't do it. I get to tell my UK friends where I get my food, which doesn't even apply to them. Maybe they can get it overseas. I don't know. I can't get good water here. I want Chateau Dome. Can't get it. Oh, I shouldn't have it because I'm in a poor apartment and someone else paid my paycheck. Guys, just because you live on a Walmart paycheck doesn't mean you have to settle for Walmart food. If you're smart with your money, you can do whatever you want. I'm making my paycheck right now. This money is going to help me buy water that's $40 a case. Because this is what I want. I'm an American. I have my freedoms. I can live how I want. So to literally tell me that I'm not allowed to live in this apartment, live this way, make this money with 2 people who are cool with it, and then make this paycheck while we build this, and then I have nice water. Well, that doesn't fit the narrative. You mean it doesn't look real to you? You're telling me that because it's not media, that it's not real. Because it doesn't fit your perfect story, that it's not real. You're crazy. And this isn't a fantasy. It's my life. Yes, there are laws that decide what we do, and we're following all of them. It just pisses you off that because you can't prove that I'm cheating on a test because I'm not. I happen to learn as I read the test. As I'm reading the question, I'm really good at deciphering if it's A, B, C, or D. That's just how it is. You don't have to like it. Kate, me, and Josh are all that way. Josh reverse engineered a system where I came like his frickin' spaceship and saved him from his drama because he didn't want to live in a drama anymore. He wanted a life. He was smart enough to figure out how to get me to help him do that. Pay me. Wow. Katie, how'd you say it to me? Can I say it? Katie said to me, she feels like she cheated in school. Salutatorian says she feels like she cheated. I cheated the system. You can't cheat the system because the system is not corrupt. People within the system are corrupt. All right? It's wrong when you take advantage of corrupt people in the system, which is what me, Josh, and Kate did to one another. We took advantage of one another. We worked that out, right? So instead of taking advantage of one another now, we are one another's advantage, right? She's the reason I'm safe. She's the reason Josh is safe. I'm the reason Josh is safe. Da, da, da. It goes in all three ways. And for Katie, you sure? Just about school. Can I go a little bit further? I'm having fun with it. You sure? I have permission to use your information. Not real information. Like premise of the salutatorian thing.
Oh.
All right. All right. And yeah, I'm using it as content. Suck on it. Because it's not just content. It's a lesson for you to learn in life. I'm sorry that you don't want to be educated. I'm sorry that it pisses you off that I'm your professor and I'm getting paid for it. Leave the screen then. No one's stopping you. Oh, I love my life. Oh, but I do need to calm down. Okay. So, because what you hear is not anxiety, it is inappropriate hormones coming from false food that is exhibiting behavior because playing possum is what we do in America when we try to hide. And I'm scared and I want to hide, so I act like I have an illness. And it's not real, it's theatrical. But I don't do it on purpose. And the haters actually know that. And they're the ones holding those secrets. So maybe you should be mad at them, not me. Because one of two things happens to an honest statesman. He changes the world, or he gets shot. I'll take my chances. Because I don't settle for lies anymore. So, with that said, I realize there's nothing to be afraid of when you have the protection of the establishment itself. So, you can think what you want. But I've firsthand seen YouTube protect its creators. The people who actually try to incite positive change in society, they do really protect them. So, they also protect the people. You know, it's ebbs and flows. What do the fans want to see? The fans obviously don't want to see Michael Conger make a death threat on my broadcast. So what do? Google moderators step in. So salutatorian, Kate's a salutatorian. Katie was crying to me the other day, and she's saying that she cheated her way through school. Not really sure how that's even possible, right? Katie, can you shut that light off? Not really sure how that's even possible. But I think what she meant was she sucked up to her teachers. Yeah? That's called playing politics. That's not cheating the system. That's called being smart. Because the smartest student doesn't just get good grades. People like them, right? Or is that true? Or is that just the system we have right now? And she had to do what she had to do to get where she had to be, right? I got to do what I got to do to get where I want to be. AKA tell the truth. AKA tell the truth. I have to get where I want to be. I can't lie like they do. It doesn't work. I'm there at the bottom. So why am I telling myself that the people at the top are bad in lying when I see no real lies from the people who, you know what I mean? Like the people of true integrity. I don't see lies. But it's the people who have a loud mouth in a bad way that are irresponsible with the truth. Right? I'm not being irresponsible with the truth right now because I'm a nobody. People don't care all that much what I have to say. I will get quieter and quieter about how I say it. I will have more metaphors, parables, right? I'll have more metaphors for what I have to say as I get better at this. And YouTube knows that. Guys, it's real. It doesn't have to be real to you. It doesn't make me crazy. Having a conspiracy, quote unquote, doesn't make you nuts. It's what you do with it. And all I'm doing is just living. That's it. I got opinions, right? Are they really opinions? We will find out in time if my opinions are opinions, or if I will simply learn how to shut my mouth more and show you more of my life. But if you really want me to shut my mouth, it starts with stop not trying to sabotage my life, right? Learning to leave me live so that I can go to the grocery store, so that I can share with you what my life looks like. How am I supposed to do that when so many people are so busy saying, we want reality TV, not reality on TV? Can't do it, not here. I'm figuring it out. But you guys are just going to have to hear me talk until what? Until what? Until I'm making enough money to do it. So while you're distracted by my words, really, I would like to teach you by showing you how I live my life. But we're too busy hating on me until we learn to listen and not just hear what we want to hear. But it doesn't happen through just my words. It happens through this life. But I literally just have to stall time and make a paycheck right here, which is what you told me I'm doing. Now I literally have to do it on purpose. I literally have to sit here and keep you distracted while I do nothing but talk and make money on your time. That's not my goal, but that's where we are. And when we finally are ready to see content by just sitting back and being tired of me talking, guys, people aren't going to leave my broadcast. It's not going to happen. I finally know that. I don't think it. I'm not afraid. I'm not going to curate my content for other people in a way that is sellout. But I'm also smart enough to know that letting them know what website I get my groceries from, or where we go to the gym, or who we go out to eat with. People don't need to know those things right now because I can't afford to tell them. I told them too much in the beginning and they just kind of stepped in inappropriately. So, what do we want to talk about? Since we don't want to do anything, right? As Americans, since we want to sit here and complain about how bad things are and then do nothing, I guess I'm going to have to do that with you until we are ready as Americans to grow up and actually try to do something positive instead of shoot Jimmy Soroka or destroy the establishment. Because they're not your answers. They are the silencing of your conscience. When your dog is barking in the backyard and you get so tired of it, so you go and shoot him. And then guess what? That's when the burglar breaks in. When you're finally sick of hearing him barking, so you either sell him to your neighbor or shoot him or something. And then guess what? My words are going to echo for you later on, unless you listen right now. So the smart people should listen and realize that that dog never gets shot. He has an instinct and he runs. He finds a new owner, a new master, because he's smart enough not to play those games. He's not going to chill and wait. He's not desperately waiting for you to shoot him. That's crazy. All right? I don't have Stockholm syndrome to your craziness. I'm smart. Got to be a wolf, not a dog, let alone a sheep. I eat sheep, apparently, right? I'm eating sheep. So there you go. Benny Snell goes, my Coke guy said he was your Coke guy. And that's, guys, this is what I know I'm not talking to an American. And I'm cool with that. So when my American friends are ready to be an American and not an ungrateful American, and stop expecting the establishment to fix your problems, then we can talk. Until then, I will talk to my rational friends. Those few of you in our country who want to have an actual regular talk or banter. I will rebuild my fan base. Benny goes, I'm an American though. Good. Good. I like you. That's a good start. The beer. Oh my gosh. Stop that. That's so bad. Franco, how are you doing? Welcome on. What did you miss? Absolutely nothing. And that's the point. You didn't miss nothing at all. I am sitting here stalling time, and I know it. But I do believe you were drunk last night. No. I'm great. Good. Christmas was good. Hi, Karen. Long time no see. Katie, how was Christmas for you? Was it really? Could have been better?
It could have been better.
Do we want Christmas? Or do we want to gather and enjoy the entertainment of what Christmas really is? Entertainment. It's a break. It's a vacation. Right? I took it seriously. So I was like, no Christmas. It's a game. It's fun. So let's do that next year. Let's have a Christmas. If we even know each other next year. Because we don't know each other now. You'll be working for me. Are you ready to swallow enough pride to just let that happen? And not have to fight like all the people who want to stay emotionally, intellectually, and relationship poor. Because the people that have something negative to say to me, I guarantee you I'm not the only one in their life they say negative things to. People hurt people. You know? So I need to call them what they are. Hurt people that hurt people. They are bad people. That is bad. Being hurt and being bad can go hand in hand. Because if you're hurting other people, that is a bad thing. That makes you a bad person. It's simple. It's not science, but it's simple social skills. They do need help. I agree with that. But nobody wants to say that they're bad people because then we get to shove pills down their throat and make more money. They're bad people. They need help to be good people. And they will sooner shoot me for their God, for their frickin' Messiah, than face the reality that they're just being bad people. Because your emotions aren't an excuse for your behavior. Because what I'm doing isn't based on a feeling. I'm not hurt. And I'm finally willing to just say what has to be said. I'm saying what the rest of my American friends won't say. They won't say anything, right? I learned that from Katie, from Josh, from everybody. Every person just wants to say, shh, 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 no, don't hurt their feelings. Shh, shh, no, don't say anything. Shh, 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 no. All right, let's pretend there's a secret. Let's keep our secrets and then complain about other people that keep secrets. Because we're all hypocrites. Not a hypocrite anymore. I'm saying everything I mean. Yes, $5 Bill Murray. It is my birthday suit. Not really. I got clothes on. But I just have my jacket on because my shirt is drying. She'll talk. I know it means she doesn't care. That's the problem. But she wants to be here. Don't you get it? Don't lecture Kate. I will lecture Kate, and I will lecture you. If you don't like me, leave. I'm not changing for you. I like who I am. That's not an illness. Holy crap. What has our country become? That I'm sick because I like me. Are you kidding? Of course I'm freaking out. Because that's insanity. I like myself, so I'm ill. Are you kidding? Nope. That's a nope rope right there, trying to bite me in the heel. Get away from me. Ugh. Ugh. It's gross. Goes easy, Tiger. I know, I need to calm down. But oh boy. Oh boy. That's the reality of it. Bill Murray goes, if that's the case, the whole world is ill. I think the earth is pretty sick at this point. It does need healing. I would agree with that. We're burning our forests. We're killing each other. I think that maybe people have a bit more of a sixth sense than they realize. We are all maybe a little bit sick because we know that the earth we're living on, as we burn it and destroy it, it's getting sick. The whole thing's getting sick. I can't explain that. Don't ask me to. But like I said, life is simple, and the simple things make sense. When I finally let go of all the complex things, this illness went away. I was just like, I don't need to think so deeply about stuff. I can think a lot. I just don't need to think deeply. Varying Redbeard goes rabbit hole. Is it a rabbit hole? It's a rabbit hole to think deeply about it. Don't have to think deeply. It just makes sense. On a simple level, we are destroying the earth, and thus we're getting sick. I mean, it's not that complex. I don't know why humanity thinks it's different from the earth. Like you literally... I mean, so we're the only species. We're the only thing on the entire planet that's different from nature. We're not nature, right? Human nature. That sounds like selling ice to an Eskimo. Nature. Human organic food. Well, haven't you been sold organic food? You mean food? It's not debate, it's facts. You mean food. In other countries, it's not organic food, it's food. Like there's no, it's food and synthetic food. It's real food, aka food, and then fake food. It's not that complex. We don't have to think much about it. Pretty simple. So, human nature. Human nature. What is human nature? It's just nature. If I pee in the grass, it melts into the grass. Like that's, I mean, I don't have solid gold pee that it just like stays on the surface. I'm not made of metal. Are you? So we farmed or hunted first? Why does it matter? I personally don't care anymore. I don't need to know. For the first time in my life, I realized that the answers I need are about me. It doesn't matter to me. And what I mean by that is it matters very much to me. So much that I would like to get my life better so that I'm in a financial position to access the actual information that'll tell me the truth about that. I'm not going to know. Because it's hidden? No, because I don't deserve it. Because I don't deserve it. If I want better answers for my life, I have to earn better answers for my life. I have the knowledge, but then I make enough money and I can get all these powders that literally make sure I don't have an illness because I don't eat synthetic food. Money helps you access those things. But love of money is not the answer. You got to get smart. Seek knowledge. Absolutely. Seek knowledge. But don't let it be your God. You know? Don't let knowledge be the God. Because it's just not... It doesn't create solutions. Because when you think about it, before we were ever a conscious being, did we need help surviving? Or did we adapt that consciousness and it was all quote-unquote downhill from there? Maybe that's where we took the turn from, I don't know, creature to parasite? I don't know. Do you want to hear me say these things? Probably not. So maybe we shouldn't invite me down a rabbit hole because you don't want to hear what I have to say. Neither do I. I don't want to say it. But that's what you want. Then a monolith? I don't even know what a monolith is. This is what I mean. I don't know. Guys, I may only be 25, but I have done so much soul searching and knowledge searching, whatever. And what I finally realize is that I don't need to know. That's why I know. Because I don't need to. Or is it the other way around? Do I not need to know because I already know? I don't know. Don't care. Boom. Brains off just like you. But I'm actually going to do something with it. Young Padawan. Absolutely. I officially entered the apprenticeship of AKA the world. Right? I talk fancy, but I mean small things. It's not that special. Everybody's trying to turn me into this, treat me like a prophet or treat me like a crazy man or treat me like a philosopher. Guys, I'm literally just reiterating things that I've either heard from the Bible, from philosophers, from books. That's it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm really not saying anything that's that special. So, but I don't think we're ready to chill out yet. You have many years to learn. I do. Thank you. We will find out. I will find out. They won't. They're too busy fighting with me. So who's done fighting with me? Anybody? Anybody want to hear my mouth shut on this crap? So that we can just make powders together and cook some lamb chops, go for a walk, hit the park? Because that's what we all want. We just want to go to the park. But there's too many people that don't want to go to the park. They just want to sit on their butt and get a paycheck from the government while they sit and complain about what I do with my life. Guys, I have to go to the bottom of the barrel. If society's ever going to get better, I have to live down here. So ironically, while they're complaining about me, I'm just mimicking their behavior. I'm trying to show them that this is where their life is. And if they want better, they're going to help me get better. If they want me to help them get better by showing them a better life, do the same. Because I know for a fact, and I call every one of you out, that is giving me crap about how I live my life, I am living it how you live it, and you know it. So let's change it. You mock me about a crime because you almost commit a crime. You commit a social wrong, just like me. I am committing a social wrong. I agree with that. You don't stop it by turning the screen off. If it bothers you that bad, shut my screen off and change your own life. Oops. If it bothers you that bad, shut the screen off and live your own life. Shut me down. For what? For what? What am I actually doing wrong? What crime am I actually committing? None. None. That's the point. I'm trying to piss you off. You wanted a troll, so you got a troll. You made me into this. If you want that to change, it doesn't happen by getting me off the screen. Because I refuse to reveal any more of my life to you until we move forward. Right? So I'm going to sit here, and no matter how much you decide to continue to be crazy, I'm going to sit here and help justify my position to help unjustify your false position so that then you can understand that I'm making money right now as you listen to me. And when this broadcast ends, I get to buy more powders to continue to eat healthier, and my income will continue to increase because people will continue to watch. And as they do, then we will move out of here into somewhere nicer, probably around March. It'll be good. That's our plans. Welcome to them. You don't deserve them because you have no plans. Your only plans are to waste the time of society. Call the cops when they shouldn't be called. Harass UPS employees. Harass children and semi-adults. Judge everybody. That is not the culmination of society. I am picking from the bottom of the barrel. This is what you want. This is what you get. So, what are we going to do with that? And to all the people this doesn't apply to, understand that YouTube needs to be healed. There's no martyr. There's no YouTube martyr. All right? There's a dude sitting in his kitchen talking on a screen. If you want the narrative shifted and you want the attention, people who are doing good things with your life, if you want the attention, you're going to have to be louder than they are because we're apparently living in a household of children. Okay? If you want to say that you're the adult, why are you letting the children scream and kick and cry? No punishment, right? They're not getting put on the sidelines. Guys, I'm more than happy to put them on a timeout, ironically. But you don't want that. The majority of you says no timeouts. You say that I'm a wuss or I'm a pussy because I won't put a username on a timeout. Okay, then. Give me a 1 if you're in this room and you're an adult. I didn't say if you're in your 40s or 30s. I didn't, no. Talk or go away. You get 1 timeout. After that timeout, your voice is gone. All right? That's how this works from now on. Guys, ask Kate. People do not get more than 1 chance in my life. You're lucky I'm giving you 3. First chance is when you step in this room and say something you shouldn't. Second chance is a timeout. Third chance is a ban. People, these are my rules. I'm learning what rules that I want to apply in my life. Rule 1, I get 1 chance in this life. That's fact. I get 1 chance. I finally see that. Rule 2, the people in my immediate environment who have earned my right to respect and who have earned my respect, they get 2 chances. 1 to mess up, and then the second time to make sure that they know their place in my life. They haven't known that until now because it was partially my fault. Because I wouldn't take confidence or responsibility for who I am and what I'm capable of. So I gave them way too many chances, like I'm giving now. Rule 3, be an adult or be gone. And you watching on Periscope, get a life. Nope, Periscope is the dead place. Periscope is where those go who no longer have a life. For the people who lost their last chance with feet piece, they have to go sit in a broadcast with a pretend feet piece. Okay? They have to live with a creepy old person who's miserable and angry, who sucks off society and uses their illness as an excuse to create problems in other people's lives and continue to play possum. So let them play possum. They'll never hear I will never speak their name again. I'll never speak their name. And I will never speak who they are because they want to be God, right? Nobody knows the name of God because that's the game they're playing, guys. That's the racket they're playing, and they know it. They read the Bible front to back, and they're literally playing God because they're the fucking psychos, okay? I'm a normal dude living a normal life, and what we do from now on stays normal. Welcome to Feet Peace. All right. Seneca says, 1, clean the room, Jimmy, too many trolls, working on it. Man up, he's getting it. Thank you. Okay. Camo Pug, you are getting a timeout. Shill Talk says, Jim, let the haters stay and look delusional. It'll make you richer, right? Shill Talk gets a timeout for being manipulative. EB says, yes, Jimmy. Cray, you're getting a timeout for misbehaving. True says, $5 Bill Murray, only zombies left on Periscope. EB, you are 100% accurate on that. We watched The Walking Dead. I'm like, holy crap, this is literally just American society. Like, The Walking Dead is just a troll for the current system, like the current state of American society. They're like trolling themselves. That's just my thoughts. That's my opinion. It's my opinion. Or maybe it's trying to wake people up. I don't know. Or just entertain them. Maybe we're just entertaining people. And the people who are entertained by dead people are other dead people. I don't know. I don't know. Because after a few seasons, I was like, this is nothing but entertainment. So am I alive or dead? Neither. Because it's not a conversation. It's just a show. It's not a philosophy lesson. It's a TV show. Holy crap. So while half of us here in America are blowing our brains out because we're seeing it on TV, over in the UK, they're just laughing at the show because it's just a show. It's just a show. Just a show. LMAO says Moonbeam. Feetpiece LLC says hashtag Feetpiece. Registered trademark. Thank you very much. Everyone should just make another account, says Benny. Could just make another account. Well, good. Then YouTube gets more accounts. I don't know what to say. I still get the viewership. I just have to maintain the room. That's my job. My job is to maintain the room. That's on me. I'm not going to complain about it. If I want this job, I got to take this job. It's a Saturday afternoon. Ratings won't soar. That's okay. I'm cool with that. Hashtag fam not fans. This is Benny Snell. I guess that's really how it is at the end of the day. Fans do not belong in this broadcast. Fans, people that are fans of me, don't belong here. Kate, and that applies to Josh too. All right? You're not my fan. You're my family. And you're my friend. I love you. The same way that I love them, the same way they love me. In a very minimal, normal way. All right? Because love is easy. It's simple. It doesn't have to be some big theatrical marriage. The walk down the aisle, all it's theatrical. It's all a play for something that's so simple that doesn't even require chains. It's because a relationship is just constant work. That's all it is. A real relationship is simply constantly working on something, not making an excuse for why you can't. Well, we're married. I could just chill now. That's not the end of it. That's the beginning of it. But it's really not the beginning of it. It begins when you meet. It begins when you court. And then you bond. But even when you bond, that doesn't guarantee a commitment. When you make a baby, that still does not guarantee a commitment. I'm not saying whether or not you should commit. That's on you. There are situations where it's okay to walk away. You're in an abusive relationship. Why are you keeping your kid there? Or maybe you have to. Whatever the case. Your need for one answer is why you have none. Okay. We only made it an hour and a half, and now the blocks start coming. You let us get under your skin, Jim Ball. Benny, since you're saying you are one of them, you can go hang out with them. Because you are not a part of us. I don't care if there's 15 people left in here. I will take 15 sane human beings over 5 million crazy ones. Because I'm realizing I don't need fame. I don't need anything. I'm just having fun. And I'm going to get paid for having fun. And even if I never make more than a Walmart paycheck sitting right here, I won't have to sit right here. I'll get paid a Walmart paycheck to go out and live my life. And the only price it'll cost me is bringing you guys along. Doesn't sound like a bad deal to me. I'm done settling for less. And I'm done settling for more. I'm happy right where I am. You may be right. They are laughing at us. Let them laugh. What's for lunch? Probably lamb, but it's still frozen. Do you want to boil some water and pop it in a pot? Thank you. Just the ground roast. Give that a try. Or all of it if you want. I'm gonna probably eat all this in the next couple of days. We're gonna have to do the other website because they won't be getting any more until April. So I'm gonna have to get it. It's gonna be like $1,000 a month. It is what it is. And it's not even organic. It's just antibiotic free. I'm going to try and search around. Guys, if you know any sources of where I can get organic lamb, I don't care if it's lamb chops, ground lamb, tenderloin, whatever it is. This is so weird, I know, but hey, on the off chance, somebody knows where I can get organic lamb. You never know. But seek and ye shall find. I'm willing to ask the question. But I only eat lamb, so I need to find lamb. Nothing matters, says Seneca. Oh, God. Seneca, I'm going to put you on a timeout there because I disagree with that. Everything matters. Mama First says, W2F, I don't know what you're laughing at. Nice to see you live. Social, welcome on. Or SoCal, welcome on. How are you? Can we crowdfund a shirt? No, because that means then I have merchandise. So let me ask you. Maybe we just sell regular shirts, like just a blank t-shirt. Do you get it? Because we have nothing to sell, we just sell a blank white t-shirt. Ice to an Eskimo. They want a product. That's the ultimate troll, wouldn't it be? Which is why we can't do it. because I don't want to troll anybody. Because when you troll people, you get trolled. I don't want to sell anything. I'm selling my whole life right here. I don't need extra. I don't have anything else to sell. Just you sleeping in your car, Jimmy. You made more views than them on Periscope. We need you back, says EB. You already have me. You already have me. It's not about the views or the money. You guys are going to accept me for who I am. Someone who deserves a whole lot. And I deserve what I have right here in this way. And we're going to work ourselves there. And then you guys can start enjoying this environment. And we will get kicked out of this environment. But I'm not going to share with you this environment until I can afford to be kicked out of this environment. Right? Because they will start harassing things and whatever. I'm not going to share anything until I can afford to. And then I'll share it with you. And then we'll get kicked out because this area is not ready for change yet. They're not ready for adulthood. You have to respect that. Okay, can you toss these in the fridge? Thank you. I left them out too long. Because that does have to be respected. You know, is that these people, they do not deserve to have to deal with this. So I think what's really going to happen is we're not going to wait till we get kicked out. We're going to make enough money and then we're going to leave. And you're not even going to see this environment because you don't want to. There's not much to see. It's a beautiful area, but you want excitement. So I will continue to do research. You guys can continue to tell me. While I get rid of the trolls, those of you left can tell me what you want to see. And then I will start building out goals of where we're going to go, what we're going to do, what our life is going to look like. What I will tell you is if you want 4K consistent content, then we're going to have to live in one spot. I don't know if you want recorded travels or if you want live travels, what you want things to look like. Guys, this whole process is going to be very tricky, but I am reverse engineering it. Instead of trying to figure it all out myself, I'm going to say you guys have to figure it out if you want it, because this is my life and I put my life in your hands, right? My life is your show. The more work you do for me, for the show, the more that I will live the life that you want to see, right? So some people will call that arrogant or inappropriate, but really it's just being the most responsible YouTuber, a live streaming one. It's not recorded content. How am I supposed to show you everything I'm doing? Guys, by the time that I have, but like if I'm sitting here showing you myself recording things and whatever, then what? People are already thwarting the plans before they become plans. I can't tell you what's coming. You have to tell me what's coming. And then that's what we go do. You throw out options and then I will pick from them. I will curate that plan. And then we will live it and you'll get to live vicariously through it. Just lamb. Only because my body, just because of, I don't know if it's a health condition or a lack thereof or what the issue is. What I found out is my body only wants lamb when it comes to meat. And as far as the rest of it, greens have to come in like a powder form. Like if I eat regular greens, I get sick. I thought this was really odd because someone said that I have a potassium deficiency. And I said, oh, bananas. And they said to me last broadcast, they said, no, you should have broccoli. I thought that was really weird because when I was so I dropped from Marine Corps boot camp. That's a whole nother story from the past. That's not for right now. But I did. But while I was there, I had the craps so bad. I had diarrhea so bad. And when I went to medical, they told me that it was because I wasn't eating enough greens. And so I had to eat broccoli and eat more greens. That was just something interesting, I thought. And also like my breathing's off. They say it's potassium. So I throw truth out there. I throw out the facts that I have. And I'm interested to see what I get back. Guys, I learn the fastest when you teach me. Why should I go to college when I can sit here with super intellectuals like myself, like-minded people who want to share their answers while I can share mine? But guys, how am I supposed to share my answers if we're too busy fighting? I need to dial it down to the only people who want to be here. And then we will all experience exponential growth while the dead exist on Periscope. Okay. can we get a Kate stream spinoff? When I figure my life out, guys, then I will have time to help her figure out hers. Do you get what I'm saying? I picked her up way too early. We all agree on that. But she wanted it, and she was also kicked out of her house. So it's not a perfect situation, but it's the situation we have. So, and I have to realize that until I put myself first. Putting myself first doesn't mean they don't exist at all. It just means they are forced to live in limbo while we figure this out. You can call me bad for that, but it's not me forcing them to live in limbo. They are saying, yes, Jimmy, you spend all the money on you because you're the cash cow, because you're the one that's going to be the fattened calf. But I ain't going to get slaughtered. I'm going to live a nice long life. Maybe have another calf of my own. All right? They're investing in me because they see that I'm far more important than some false future. That because of the brain that I have, that they have a chance to figure out who they are. And that's not arrogance or pride. I mean, it is, but it's not overconfident. It's proof. It's happening right now. So be a part of that. But don't make me reveal more than you can handle. Just you don't want the whole story yet because you can't handle it. You want what's happening today. So live in today with me. Stop trying to create a false future. I will stop defending myself and attacking you with the actual future that you can't handle. As long as you're not involved in those vlogs, all of that would be wonderful. Okay. You're going to go on a timeout. One more chance. That's deep. Then what? Who knows? Do vlogs, says Carrie Baker. I would like to do vlogs, Carrie. Can't afford it right now. We go out of this house and someone falsely calls the police. And then it wastes the police's time, all that. I've allowed myself to become an inconvenience to society. I'm not one. So, only way out is through. Time to adult. And adult doesn't mean settling for a Walmart paycheck of my own. It means that I'm believed in so heavily, someone else is my surrogate at work right now. Because no one will let me fall. Because they know how much I'm worth. And I know how much they're worth. I guess that's good enough. Too much blood in your alcohol stream. That's hilarious. All right, Fee Peace LLC, you're going to have to get put on a timeout for trolling. And if your next comment is complaining about how you're not trolling, and just, I already know how good you're going to get blocked. We already know you're going to get blocked. But I'm not going to preemptively do it. I'm just going to wait till your next comment, which you're not going to do now because I said to do it. Because that's what they do. The opposite. And they never get anywhere. All right, diarrhea, bon appetit, says City Slicker. Seer Derek, welcome on. How you doing? Long time no see. All right, shill talk. You are trying to kill the dead. So goodbye. Help her now. Hold her hair at least. You hear that? He made a joke. I thought it was funny. Sounds good, Jim Bob. Thank you. I don't know who Churchy is. And she's not a part of my life. So if she's not here, I don't want to gossip about people. Good or bad, we talk about us. I don't have time for people outside my atmosphere right now. Can't afford it. Keith's not ready for streaming. She seems good behind the scenes. She's very good. I don't think she wants the attention. And it's not because she's scared of it. It's because it's just not her. You know? She don't like it. Do you, Kate? I'm doing better, and it's making her cry. That's messed up, right? Why is she crying? Because she sees how good I'm doing, and because of people like the haters, she thinks I'm going to leave her behind. Because they've sold her on this warped perception that I'm going to get what I want and then get out. The only way up is through. She knows she's coming with me. But when people like that get in her head, not me, when people like that get in her head, they get in her head through my head. I'm getting them out of my head because they don't belong in her head. She belongs in her head. I've never been in her head, and I don't want to be. All right. That's right. Can't help anyone until you help yourself first. Absolutely true. All right, Paul Bowers, your negativity is not welcome. So you are on a timeout and you have a second chance. Calm down, sir, says varying. All right, unfortunately, Cray Cray, you do have to go. Have you ever heard about Seer Derek? He is awesome. Seer Derek, I have not, but self-promotion is not the answer. So, gonna time out. Bonnie says, I never saw the address. Okay. It means man up. Calm down, sir. We'll explain further, varying. Free speech. Okay. Don't do it. Don't be the left. I'm not the left. I'm so lost, says Megan. Me too. I'm Jimmy. Where are you from? All right, that's just straight out trash. Just so you know, Jimmy, there are more than 200 zombies watching you right now on Periscope. EB, try not to mention it again because I don't want that here. I have to put you on a timeout for that. Guys, know the rules or don't know the rules. Now we know the rules. Don't be upset with me for enforcing rules. You came into my room, now you know them. Yeah, you spoke first, now it's silence, just a timeout. You can hate me for it or you can just take it. All right? Either way, there's a room full of people talking about me. So who's really making the money in the long run? I'm just waiting for that bubble to burst. And my bubble's not going to be the one that bursts. It's going to be when someone oversteps a boundary in my home and then it's all over the news that, you know, someone stepped into our home and got themselves tased and they did it and it was on camera. And then I don't have to put it on the internet. Someone else is going to find a way to get it. So for me, I don't want that. But you're letting that happen. I'm not letting that happen. There's no way I'm letting that happen. But I'm not going to fight the flow because people think that I shouldn't be online. They're going to suck it and lose. I'm going to get my high and they're never going to get what comes out. Because it's me. It's mine. You swallowed it. You didn't put it inside you. Big difference. All right. Don't ever say you didn't fit. Varying, I still don't understand. Paper Doll, Candy B, welcome on. How are you? Jimmy, YouTube, bit of lag. That's why these comments are off. No, there's no lag. I'm further back. I'm answering all of them. I apologize, the left censors. Yeah, well, the people in the middle censor just enough. You know, I'm not seeing just what I want to see. I'm willing to see things that I don't want to see, but not things that shouldn't be here. There is a difference. Like Veronica, just constant negativity. That's not appropriate. Do you have a taser? That is, I think I spelled wrong. That is private info. Kick rocks, says varying. Kicking rocks could be fun. I have to pee. All right, I will be back in 2. I think we've officially found the status quo. I'll take my 1% fans, my 1% beef teachers. I don't need 1,000 of them. I'll take 10. Yeah, I have a feeling these next 3 months are going to be very formative. I guarantee you these next 3 months, build out our mind map of what's actually going on. Not just what we think or they think or anybody thinks. I will look at this as blatantly and as non-biased as possible. And see what comes out of it. Okay. Because that's what I really need, right? Be still and know that he is God. Up there. So, let's see what we got. Tiny Bean goes, we don't need to know when you need to when you have to tinkle. Well, now you know. Maybe you want to know. Maybe you don't. Well, now you either way, you know. It's in your ears. You can't take it back. Sandy, that's very rude. Katie is one of my best friends. Please don't say that. I don't like that. See, I can have feelings, right? Yeah. Feelings and opinions are okay. But like healthy ones. Not just like, hey, it's my opinion that you're nuts and should go hide away forever. That's not an opinion. That's called an attack.
Yeah.
That's called abuse. Like if I looked at you and said something like that.
Oh, not nice.
Might destroy you. Just because I felt like it. Just because I thought maybe you had a problem. Now you see where it came from? Where did it come from for you? Same place. I'm popping right now and didn't tell you. Like popping popcorn? Thumbs up, guys. Great chat. Thank you, varying. Actions differ. I might slap her. Is she pretty? He goes, I might slap her. Is she pretty? Like enjoyment, not inappropriate. Do you get it?
Oh.
She is gorgeous. She is gorgeous. Too far. Banter. I know you're just playing around. We're good. We're chilling. She will later. This is varying. I will take my 2 friends. Everybody else can chill in the dead space. I'm cool with that. I will stay poor for the next 3 months. Or 3 years, if that's what it takes. I'm chilling. Oh, for the first time, I'm ready to chill. I don't care how long it takes anymore. I mean, I do. But I finally realize I can't control it. I don't control time. Took way too long to learn it. I misspelled pooping. Do you want to have children in the near future, Jimmy? No. We made a joke about it on Snapchat, though. That was pretty funny. All right. Sweet. Okay. You should be good, bro. Should be good. Give me 1 second. Money talk. Me and Josh. Give me 2 seconds. See, the most hilarious part is that Josh was sent here as a major troll, but they most definitely did not expect me to take a shift in the positive direction. They expected me to use him and throw him out. They expected me to shift to the worse. They didn't realize that because Josh is a good guy and I'm a good guy, that we'd equal one another out and figure out all the problems. And with Katie's mediation, there you go. Guys, because prideful people, pride comes before the fall. And it's not my fault. And I finally see that it's never going to be. When I have a guy show up for homicide to kill me, well, guess what? Now he's my best friend. Your argument is invalid because he never wanted to kill me. And he never would. That's crazy. Guys, that's why I'm not scared. They're like, right? Some people are like, you let him stay? Because I'm not stupid. Because he wasn't going to hurt a fly. And he never will. because he's a good guy like me. Because I can posture and I could do whatever, but the only time that I actually raise a hand is when our lives are actually in danger. Just like Josh. Josh's a tough dude. And it finally registered, even if someone broke in this house, I probably wouldn't do anything until I knew for a fact our lives were in danger. And I do have the ability for a fact to know whether or not our lives are in danger. So, why am I afraid at all? And there are going to be people that try to test that, but, like, think of it like running a gang without committing a crime, right? Who's the guy you're actually afraid of? The guy who keeps posturing at how tough he is? Or the guy who doesn't say a word? I am that guy that doesn't say a word. But you need me to say words until we can get back to a place where social media is doing well here. So I'm gonna say words. And you're gonna realize that I'm actually playing possum by saying that. Because this is what we want. We want these entertainment games, which now need to end. So I need to scroll back and make sure that all the crazy people are gone. City Slicker says, Sandy seems upset. Might slap her. She's pretty. Yes, too far. Banter. I misspelled pooping. She will later. Do you want to have children? Enjoy. You just have to keep moving forward. Thank you, Little Shop of Hoarders. Thank you. Does Kate do Josh's laundry? No, he does his own. Homicide is the start to a lot of beautiful relationships. City Slicker. The only thing he wanted to kill was himself. And I helped him get over that. If somebody broke in my house, can't I be out of timeout? You are, for now. It wasn't self-promoting. All right. See you here, Derek. Clyde says, hey, Jimmy, it's been a minute. Hope all is well. Things are good. How are you? The biggest mistake I ever made, Kate, was unblocking people. Ironically, I was not paranoid about my blocking in the beginning. Katie, you're like this, but you don't know. You weren't there. No, it's okay. I'm prideful about this, but appropriately prideful. I knew who I should keep and who I shouldn't. But as soon as Michael Conger opened his mouth and Seth opened his mouth and everybody else opened their mouth, I paid attention. Never should have done it. I should have stayed right here. Right? There was some crazy woman chasing around Kingston. Some crazy lady. I didn't even know about it. I opened my messages on Instagram just yesterday, and apparently some lady was looking for us, going around like a crazy lady through Kingston, through our area, trying to find where we live. I didn't even know about it. December 22nd. I'm like, oh, okay. What am I trying to say? Biggest mistake I made was taking eyes off myself. Never again. I trust me first. That's not crazy or narcissistic or prideful or sociopathic. It's natural to have confidence. It's not a crime to have confidence. I like me. Now, why does it say... I really hope that it's a charge. It's probably a return. Oh, God. Josh brought himself down to $7. Okay. Do I talk about it? Do I make it content? I bet you'd love to know the money situation. Can't tell you. Maybe in the future. I can't make it content. When it's my money, I can make it content, but... Or when everyone realizes that it's just money, then I can make it content again. But even Josh doesn't believe that it's just money. I need to get him there before I ever get you guys there. It's just money. He's getting there, but we're working on that. So where am I here? What am I worried about? $12. That's okay. I'll transfer some from my account to equalize yours. Don't worry about it. And then I'll call and make sure that you don't get a canceled check fee. Just make sure not to do this again. It was literally $12. Okay? Question mark? All right. The best part of this is that I'm not faking it. It's fantastic. It's completely real. It's kind of awesome. I earn this right now. I earn this. They're like, does not compute. He's not making the money. How is he doing that? Oh. Because I messed up in the beginning by not trusting me. I should have trusted me. Guys, I knew how to handle money back then. I just didn't. I let everyone else's excuses control my life. And I made them my excuses. I'm very good at handling cash. I don't have bipolar. I'm sexually sound, emotionally, mentally, financially. It's a fact, not an opinion. So, where were we? I have a potassium problem, nothing else. And it's not even a potassium problem. I have a feeling that that's going to be healed as well once I'm just eating regular food. It's a potassium deficiency. It's not that I need something new. It's that I'm missing something that should have already been there. Sound familiar? All right. Because life is simple and all these different things do line up. Life is so simple. There's 20 bucks in there again. Just be very careful next time and don't spend the money until you're 100% sure what it's going to come out as. Even if you have to stand in the grocery aisle, just don't do it. I mean, until you're 100% sure. That's all I need. That's all I need to put. Until you're 100% sure. Give me 2 seconds here. I've been on for a while. I just need to catch up on everything. That was an hour ago. Katie, there's going to be certain apps that I have you put on your phone, okay? Or on my other phone there.
Okay.
That are just going to keep updated for like Twitter posts. And then you'll let me know so that even while I'm live, I can come and post.
Okay.
Thank you. Can you take a note down for me? Just all it has to say, handle Snapchat. That's all it has to say.
Okay.
Thank you. Battle Royale Sniper Challenge mode on Call of Duty. Doesn't interest me at all. Currently live. Give me 1 second, guys. I have to check my analytics. I want an update on how much money I made on that one video. Yes! And YouTube has officially begun with like, I don't know what they're doing. The point is my videos are not getting demonetized anymore. People kept trying to do it. And so like I would always have to do a review, which made me lose a couple of bucks per video. But now I guess like every one of them is getting manually reviewed or something because they're not getting demonetized by like mass reporting anymore. So, but I know they're still being mass reported. They have to be. So that's good. Whoa. Whoa. What is going on here? Hey, Jimmy, it's been a minute. Clyde, you have a great new year as well. Thank you. Welcome on, Loveless. How are you? Loveless, as a matter of fact, I'm actually going to make you a moderator, okay? Thank you for being here. I know I live in Kingston and I see the poster everywhere. Jonna, poster what? No way. Poster what? Holy crap, would that be hilarious? Don't get nervous. Somebody says there's a poster about something.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm assuming it's about us because everything's about me, right? I don't know what it's about. But it's my broadcast, so it's not me being arrogant that I think it's about us. It's that it's my broadcast. So why would they randomly come up? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't talk about anything that would be on a poster, did I?
I think so.
Okay, so it would then make sense that I think it's about us. And that's not being conceited. It's my broadcast, and they said something about a poster in Kingston, and there was nothing else said about any other subjects. So, deduction, invert, it's probably about us, but it might not be. All right. That lady wanted Periscope game and gas money. There's about 7 posters on each pole outside of my house, actually. About what? Exactly, Tiny. You should try your breathing exercises with a plastic bag duct taped around your head. Well, that justifies a straight up block. It was really funny for me because I like my life, so I find that comical. It's not actually comical to anybody else, but in my world, that's funny because she was trying to be funny. I appreciate that humor. It doesn't make me insensitive to other people who are experiencing that. If you don't find that funny, it's not me laughing at you if you're going through that. It's that I'm not going through it, and it's my life. This is my life where I'm in my space. If someone makes a joke, I can appreciate any sort of humor. It doesn't mean it should be embraced. I blocked it. But if I have an immediate laugh, it's because I don't have a lot of troubles in my life. So it's very hard for me to find something to be upset about. Or apparently not. I'm working on that one. There's a lot of blocked messages here. I do what I must, stop spamming, says Nightbot. So you need bananas, says City Slucker. Will you go out with me at Nightbot? Jimmy, will you ever visit the UK? One day. 3 rules of robotics. Welcome to the most positive community throughout social media. Can I get a hashtag feet piece, says Nightbot. Did someone give a hashtag social? Because I missed it. Oh, winner, says Vinny. Suboptimal. Stop spamming. Lick it, bot. When do I become mod and really get this party started? Most wanted poster? I don't know. Tiny Peen, I will actually make you a mod if you can behave long enough. Posters of Kate's face, I believe. Wait, face, and I believe you're saying that she's missing somewhere in Kingston. I actually took a picture. Where can I send it to you? Well, my number's public. Everybody has it. So if you want to make it public content, I'm not going to say anything about it if I see it on here. And it better be on a pole in Kingston, Pennsylvania with the location tagged. Because if you just pop one up outside your house, I'm not buying your crap. Which is more than likely how it is. We're all spammers. We're not scammers, we're spammers. It's a poster that says she's missing. All right, then. They're saying Kate is in missing persons posters. That is such a troll. Katie, it's troll behavior. And then they're saying they're not we're not trolling, she's missing. We know exactly where she is, but she's missing. I don't buy it. I want to buy it because I want to know that it's that funny. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want it to be real. But I need to stop wanting that to be real. That's a negative thing. I see it now, right? They're low-hanging fruit. They're tempting me here. All right, here's the deal, Jonna. Jonna, it may be real, it may be not. Conversation ends now. All right, we don't talk about that anymore. Your next comment better be about something normal, or you gotta go. I'll put you on a timeout once, but second time you're gone. See quality, think of others. There's, I find it amusing, the Periscope people. Clyde, we're not talking about Periscope people. One more comment. They don't have to let me be great. Clyde, I am great. I don't need their permission to be great. All right, so we don't talk about them in here. You missed me? Thanks, says Joe. Joe, welcome on. Tiny would be a good mod. I bet he would, actually. You know that will send scope people in a tailspin. Let's not bring him up. The only reason I'm letting that be is because I'm behind on comments. I can mod, I'm behaving, says City Slicker. City Slicker, believe it or not, Tiny Peen has not had like a bad rap. He does some crazy stuff on Scope, but he's been healthy in here. But if he starts to try and sway things, that's when it becomes a problem. Guys, having a dog on a leash is not such a bad thing. He can protect you, but you got to treat that pit bull well. Get what I'm saying? Tiny Peen, if he's so prideful, he's like, it's my show, I'm going to do what I want, then he's a bad behaving pit bull. He needs to get put down. So like I'd kick him out. But he's not a pit bull in his show. But in my show, he's a pit bull. That'd be like if I was moderating in his show. I'd be a pit bull. I have to own that. It's not my show. Moderate well or you get kicked out. You know? So when you step into somebody else's world, you cannot take it over and say it's yours. That's just not how life works. All right. This is my show, my life. I gave too many people permission to step into my environment and tell me that Kate is missing. It's ridiculous. I hope you're doing research. All right. All right. Is any of this thawed yet? I'm so hungry. Are you hungry?
No, I got lunch.
Okay.
Yes.
I deleted Scope December 31st, 2019. Good for you. But your name is still the Tiny Peen. F your dead grandmother. So I don't think you're going to be a mod, buddy. But I'll let you be here. I'll let you be here. It doesn't speak well for me if I make you a mod. What?
Did you want this raw or did you want this cooked up?
That's going to have to be cooked up.
Yeah.
If it's just ground, I don't know if I'm eating testicles. That's a thing. People eat goat testicles, and I think it's like a delicacy.
Do you want me to put salt and pepper on it or do you just want it plain?
It's plain. All right, John is not dropping it. Gotta go. Do it. This is varying. Low-hanging fruit is boring. It really is. You can do it. This is varying. I don't know what we're talking about. All right, Joe, you're already a troll, and I'm not waiting for you to get smart. I just want you on. Because I know you got smart, and I don't have time for people to think I'm paranoid. They know that you're just buy. Just buy. No explanations needed. City Slicker says Kate's pick was on my half-gallon milk carton this morning. She was smiling. He's not kidding. I mean, he's not serious, Kate.
I know.
Who does that? Loveless. Don't give it any attention, dude. Especially if you're a mod. We're not acknowledging that. Thank you for noticing, says Tiny Peen. Okay. That's sorry, Peen. You're going away. I can't bring this to my platform. It hurts. Yeah, who cares about Periscopes is Jason. Jason, one more comment about Periscope. Guys, let's troll all day. I'll block every single one of you. We will sit here for a week if we have to, continually blocking people who just want to troll. And even if that means I hold a room of 15 people, I will get very good at telling who trolls are. Because they're not going to get smarter. Bad trolls are not good at that. I'm wondering if I have anybody but trolls in here. Doesn't matter. I'm making money. End of story. Doesn't matter. This is guaranteeing our future. Doesn't matter. Jim Bob says, where can I send moderator application form? Just chill. Just chill with us. She's always hungry, says Varying. Who's she? Oh, you're funny. All right, I don't know who True George is, so we're going to calm down for a minute. I think Rocky Mountain oysters are a testicle dish. Yes, Rocky Mountain oysters. Try hair today, gone tomorrow. They are in PA and sell quality raw. Hair today, gone tomorrow. KS, I would try them, but since you just mentioned that, I know they're already going to get a phone call, so I will not waste my time. But thank you. Guys, if you ever have recommendations about real life stuff, DM me, send me a message on Snapchat. Jim_Soroka. Michael Scott, inappropriate. Got to put you on a timeout there. Wait, what? Timeout, inappropriate. Guys, you can make sex jokes, but don't make them about me, because you're not going to satisfy my ego. And I'm not homosexual. So I do not appreciate those sort of, it's like hitting on me inappropriately. Even if it's just a troll, I don't like it. You could say I have a stick up my butt, or you could realize that I'm ready for just regular banter. And I'm not wrong for it. I don't have a stick up my butt. I finally see that. I respect my own space. It's not the same as having a stick up your butt. They look similar, but they're not the same. So just hide it or leave it alone. Just wondering. Okay, so here's the rules. Rule 1, I only get one chance in life. Rule 2, the people in my immediate environment get a second chance when they mess up because they're not me and they can't get it perfect the first time. And what else, Kate?
What?
Second chance? Oh, so they get a second chance of messing things up. People in broadcast get 3 chances. So that means first chance they come in the broadcast. That's their first chance. Second chance is that they say something not so great. They get a timeout. Third chance is that they decide again that they're going to be inappropriate, and you know when they're not, when they're being fake and annoying. So just ban them. Just get rid of them. All right. Now, if you don't do it well, I will have to take you off being a moderator. Okay? Don't take insult to that. Just realize that maybe I gave you something you shouldn't have had. But you have to find out. That's how you test things. So we'll see how you do. There was 2 peens. One was a troll. You blocked both. Yes, on purpose, Fast Tracker. I heard about the poster. Sandy. Bye, Sandy. All right. I'm not a troll. I haven't lived under a bridge since the mid-90s. Yo, it's same. Minus the 90s. Oh, sorry. That's okay. Taste, gentlemen. How about halal markets? Halal markets. I don't know what that is either. KS, you're just cutting off all our opportunities, but I don't really care because my website is private, so I'm already going to get all of it. So we're going to actually ban you because, yeah. Katie,
Yeah.
let them make me look paranoid. I got to just let it happen. I got to let them think they're in control till I literally have like 10 people in the broadcast, or we build this up to we have hundreds of trolls trying to fight to be on our broadcast. And then we're famous anyway. So I either get famous for fighting off trolls and rich anyway, and then we can finally just chill and not even acknowledge the trolls, just let them own the comments, or the trolls go away and we build slowly. But either way, we get where we want to be. There is no third option. Truly. There is only Troll Haven or VP's Haven. And I'm VP's. So guess what? I already figured this out. There is no option where I get what I want on here. I get what I want right here. And they get what they want right there. They get Troll Nation. Because I am Troll Nation on here. Because in real life, I'm real. And they are on the opposite side of a mirror. So what is it? It happens the opposite. So in my real life, I'm at peace. I'm feet peace, right? My feet are at peace. So what are they? Constant work. They are constantly at work. Trying to be on my show. There it is. Okay. Don't put anything. Ooh. All right. City Slicker. Got to put a timeout for that. Varying. You need to be a little more respectful to Kate. AE. Trolling. I'm just going to say trolling. Not even going to tell people why. I'm just going to say trolling because they know why they're trolling. And they know that they're trolling. And I'm not here to train trolls. I'm not here to train trolls on how to troll better. I'm just going to say trolling, 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 trolling. Let them call me paranoid. That's fun. This can be fun for everyone. They can make me the crazy one, and I get to be sane and healthy and live my life while they live in their delusion. That's fantastic to me. It's really not, guys. I don't want it, but I do want it. Why do I want that? Can anyone explain to me why I want that? Sounds like the meat is being cooked, so not raw. For the, what's it called? Yeah, for the ground lamb. I don't feel it is a healthy move to do that with ground lamb. Thanks, Katie. Can I have my bamboo silverware, and can you put it in a bowl in one of my coconut bowl? I don't want the metal or the porcelain or anything like that anymore. All natural.
Do I have to put the oil on here or no?
That's good. It's not gonna kill. It's a coconut bowl, you know. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna stain and stuff. But see, that's what I'm eating. Oh God, that does not look that attractive, does it? This is where it starts, guys. Here we go. Primitive. Primitive while wearing Fjallraven. While someone else pays my bills and someone else does my job. Hate me. Hate me. Meh, 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 meh. Oh my God, I'm a troll. I'm an accidental troll. I am accidentally the troll god. You guys never should have told me. You should never have told me. Holy crap. All right. Calming down now. I'm literally like a god of trolls. This is ridiculous. Trucks. Oh, meat, chicken, lamb. Cool. Halal Street Trucks. Is that an actual company? Or is that like a thing? Because now that other person suffered because they trolled me first. And me blocking them is not paranoia. It's preparation because I don't have time to sit and ask questions. I don't have time for that. You're going to make a few mistakes, block the wrong people. Guys, so there you go. I blocked the wrong people. Don't message me. I don't care. It's too late. It's too late. You get smarter with your communication. I'm going to work on getting smarter with mine, but us losing one another is just the cost of that. And it's worth it to me. I'm not going to sit and wait for you to tell me why I did something wrong. I'm going to find out on my own. All right. It's a win-win. Basically, street meat. Oh, God. Oh, my, says Jason. Hashtag feet pieces, Dr. Furthermore. A feet piece per day keeps the haters away. Feet, says Jason. Hashtag feet piece, says Clyde. A feet piece per day keeps the haters away. Jason says feet piece isn't about training trolls. It's about being one. And that's why I am training trolls, because I am one. And that's what I've always been. That's what I've always been. That's what I'm supposed to be. But here's the thing, Katie. I can't troll them because YouTube doesn't want that. So for me to be the biggest troll is to not be a troll at all. Block all the trolls. And I am the biggest troll, but YouTube doesn't want me to be a troll. So I can't be a troll, but I am one. Madness. Where is Josh? Who is Josh? Senior horn mug, really cool. Thank you, Clyde. Is the bowl and fork from AliExpress? No, it is actually from coconutbowls.com. I will not be buying from there again because they kind of screwed us, but gonna travel again or stay put? We are definitely gonna travel again, for a fact. No way I'm sitting on my butt like this. But we have to be able to broadcast and stuff, guys, so I don't know what that looks like yet. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Street truck vendors around cities, typically. Oh, okay. Is Kate eating some? Nope, she is not allowed to have any of my lamb. I come first. I need this. She doesn't need it. She can eat Walmart food and be completely fine. Well, she's not great, but she's better than me. And Josh can eat whatever he wants, and he's just fine. So we eventually all will be on organic diets. But I do come first. Suck it. Cool bowl. Is that coconut? Yes, it is. Yay, a new shirt. Actually, it's a jacket. I'm not wearing a shirt because my shirt is dirty. Come to Iowa. One day. Thanks, AE. We are having a great weekend. It's a lot of fun. Kate, thanks for what you're doing. Could you give me some water? Thank you. Speaking of, I am getting a bit tired. And I know you need a little me time, aka me. Do you I can tell when you want cuddles. Do you want to watch a movie? I do. Do you? Do you really, or do you not? Because otherwise, I just sit here and keep talking to them, and I can tell you want attention. But I have to do something productive, and I don't find just, you know, physical intimacy in itself to be productive. It has to build out into something.
Yeah.
Maybe you teach me how to make better love to my future wife.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ultimate troll. Are you ready for it? Just have fun? Katie.
Yeah.
Let them think you're soulless, but be soulful. So full of everything but hot air. Be weighed down by all the good stuff so that the bad stuff can't lift you off your feet and then drop you. Let them say whatever they gotta say. We're leading the way, not them. All right. Would Josh travel too, or just you and Kate? Oh, Josh will be the driver. I gotta teach Josh to drive. Or honestly, I don't think we're leaving here until we can hire a driver specifically. We're probably looking for a fourth person. We're probably looking for 7 people. I'll know that we have our collective, our team, right, for our channel here when we have 7 people. That's my guess. I'm throwing it out there. It's an educated guess, but it's a guess. I just added some good ones. That's great. I'm the 4th man, says Jason Mueller. The movies you're adding, we're blowing through them. I'm watching a lot of movies. So here's what I'd like you to start doing. Because I would like you to be one of those people, Loveless, by the way. I would like you to be on our team. Because you know a good movie when you see one, even when it gets bad ratings. I don't know how you do that. But all the movies you put on there for us are fantastic. Not all of them, but the ones that we like. So, like that Maleficent one. So good. I'm asking you if you could put other ones on there that might speak better to how we can do this. What should our future life look like, right? What fantasy are we going to live? Because you put a lot of horror films on there. Thank you, that means a lot. Dude, it's invaluable to me. Invaluable. I love movies so much. I can do my own research, right? I can buy Netflix and Hulu and all that and keep watching these movies and psychoanalyzing it and figuring out how do I best live my life to keep myself from tricking people. Or you can help me pick out what our life should look like. Because I am done. I need to stop looking for movies that show the life that I don't want to live. That's what I've been doing, right? How do I, right, Kate? Because we watch those movies together. I'm like, Kate, that's what our future will look like if we don't figure it out. Fear doesn't help anything. I love A24, the movie studio. They make some gems. Cool. So whatever you think, based on, you know me. You guys know me way better than anybody else. You know me better than I know myself. Well, that's not true. But I need your help figuring out how much I know about myself. Help me pick out movies that are going to speak to what our future should look like, right? Throw some stuff on there that has to do with travel, has to do with video games, I don't know. I'm excited, right? I'm giving some guidelines here. You've seen what my life looked like when it was in a good place. Guys, I was still doing a lot of things I wanted to do, even when I was in a bad place. So, Loveless, throw movies on there that you think are going to speak better to our future, right? What should our life look like in the future? And then recommend those. And if we watch it and we don't like it, but it has to be pristine acting. Like, if it is not top of the line, I usually don't make it through 5 minutes.
It's true.
I'll watch something and put it on the background if it's less than perfect, but it literally has to look real. It has to be perfect because my life is real, right? I'm sharing my real life with people. It has to convince me that I'm not watching a theatrical play. So Katie, what did we watch last night? What was it, Outlaws? We watched a movie called Outlaws.
No, it was Lawless.
Lawless. Movie called Lawless. Fantastic. But what was his name? When Forrest died, or didn't die, he got cut in his throat and didn't die. I was so angry.
Oh my gosh.
I jumped out of the bed. I freaked out. So mad. I'm like, this would have been the perfect movie, guaranteed awards, if Forrest had died right there. You got to watch the movie to know what I'm talking about. But he didn't. And I was so angry. It's the guy that plays Venom. And then Shia LaBeouf was in it too. Togo was great. I haven't seen Togo. But it made me so mad because I'm like, it's the perfect comedy. It's not a tragedy. The comedy is that they beat the bad guy, right? And they got to enjoy their retirement. Some people would see it as a tragedy. That movie has nothing but tragedy. I saw nothing but comedy. Not actual comedy, but like theatrical positivity. You can take the lessons from that story, that Forrest was just super resilient. But guys, they cut his throat. And then the storyline said that he lived. All right, in that day and age, I'm sorry, but I don't buy it. Today, maybe. He needed to die. They are convincing people that you can get your throat slit and live. Guys, that's telling people that it's okay to come slit my throat and that I will live because I'm on screen. They think I'm just an actor. And that puts in their brain that those things can happen. And then you're okay. So it's okay to go play with a life. No. Someone literally dies and you go to jail and your life is over. And that's it. And then with enough anger pushed by what you've gone through in society and then watching this movie. Oh, Jim, you're blowing it out of proportion. No, other kids are blowing up other kids' heads. I'm not blowing anything out of proportion. I'm completely rational here. While you're letting your kids just do whatever they got to do. And then when they shoot up a school, you're like, oh my gosh, it was such a tragedy. I had no idea what happened. Don't put the blame on the parents. Blame society. Blame the media. Guys, you have a choice what movies your kids watch. Done. I saw Chucky at 8 years old. Totally inappropriate. Afraid of dolls for the rest of my life. Did I just make parents responsible for their children? Oh my gosh, put them away. That's something they did wrong. That's something you're doing wrong. If there's a kid watching this right now, I hope a parent hears them in the background. Get them off of this show. They're not ready to grow up. They're kids. There's YouTube Kids for a reason. Have them watch me play Fortnite, where then I still talk about what I want to talk about. Because your kids aren't safe on the internet. That's a fact. Your kids are supposed to be outside, embracing their imagination, playing with sticks. I shouldn't have been playing Call of Duty as a teenager because it convinced me that I could be a Marine without putting any effort in. That fell on its face. And that ruined the next almost 10 years of my life. 8 years of my life. Ruined it. 7. They're not my thoughts. They're pretty legit facts. So, anyway, God forbid a parent be a parent. We're all too busy staring at the screens. Clyde says senior home. We're already past that. Have you seen Vanilla Sky? Not yet. And guys, if you use a movie to compare my reality, your argument is actually invalid. Using a theatrical play to compare it to my real life. Guys, I'm not like, it's a movie. You're watching a movie. Holy crap. You're watching a movie. You can't compare someone's real life to a theatrical play. That's not how life works. You don't do comparative analysis with something that's made to be theatrical. You pick up a gosh darn book. Or you listen to a rational human being. Here I am. That's why I'm so valuable to the public right now. And I know that. Where does the thumbnail come from for a live video? I think you make it in the beginning. Like, they take a picture right before it starts. Has anyone seen Togo? I have not. Lawless is an awesome movie, says Valhalla Metals. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Kathy says, yes, I'm the same way, Jimmy. You're speaking to my soul, says, wait, what? Wait, what is getting out of here? I don't care to explain myself. Forrest was a good character, and I'm glad he didn't die till the end. Me too. In my opinion, it should have been the drunk guy that died in the water. He wasn't a drunkard in the beginning. They wanted to prove that all legends die. Yeah, they do. But they die when they're supposed to die. They don't die at the end of the show. I might die next week. That's real life. But when they tell you that it's never going to happen, it'll happen. The reason I know it's never going to happen is because I know it's going to happen. Do you understand what that means? Like, I know that danger is real as soon as I step outside the bounds of reality. Because I've been there. I'm not going back. I'm not slipping into that water after having my throat slit and blah, blah, blah. No, I'm good. How about I just never have to be the big tough guy? I could just be the big guy. Because did anyone notice that the guy sitting in the car drove off, never came back? He's safe. He's the smart guy. But he is not the smartest guy because he was running a racket. I'm the guy sitting on a bench near a guy like that, trying to figure out how to get him out of office. If you get what I'm saying. I'm not the guy that gets shot because I'm not the bad guy. Mo Money says, spoiler alert. City Slicker says, Kate would like the movie White Christmas, a lot of singing and dancing. Well, write that down. White Christmas. There you go. Sounds racist as all hell, but why not? All right. Keyboard Hippie, not even reading it. You're gone. Didn't even read your first comment. Hello says, I thought you said you wanted to provide content for kids. I do. I'm just not good at it yet, so I don't think it's time for me to game just yet. But I think gaming would be a really good thing to do when we are on the road and I don't have regular content to provide. It would be a good stalling place because what video games do is keep you from growing. I just saw Vanilla Sky. It's like 10 years old with Tom Cruise. It keeps you from growing faster. I just saw Vanilla Sky. It's like 10 years old with Tom Cruise, Cameron Diaz. It was original. Tom Cruise and they were in Night and Day together.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Write down Vanilla Sky. We'll take a look at that movie. Or no, don't even. Loveless, can you take down these movie recommendations and throw them in the thing? Thank you. I appreciate it. Guys, movie recs are a great thing. We could talk about movies here. We're finding topics. Here we go. I can keep you guys regular entertained until we have a real life. We'll all get entertained. LOL, not at all, Cecilia Slicker. Just got him. Awesome, Loveless. You guys get movie recs, and by the time we're out of here, we'll be movie pros. We'll be able to live that life of entertainment you want, but it'll be our actual life. We will know the things to do in real life that will make it look like we're living on a screen. Because we are living on one. So I guess that's what you need is entertainment, but we can make that entertainment our real life. So we need to make sure we watch movies that fit real life. No sci-fi, no weird stuff. You know, just normal, everyday, fantastic movies. Those are always the best, aren't they? The movies that are based on regular real life. And movies that are based on fantastical episodes. But if we want fantastical episodes, we need to watch fantastical episodes that are comedies. Here's what I mean. I don't mean Get Smart. I don't mean movies like Get Smart. I mean like movies that really good things happened. There's a lot of pain and suffering, a lot of trials and tribulations, but everyone came out on top. That was involved in the initial team. Okay, we simulate what our life will look like. We manifest it. That's our future.
Like in that one Hallmark movie where like both the people in the beginning, they both end up apart with different people and like everybody's happy at the end even though they ended up with different people.
Sound familiar. But you want to have your narrative. Kate, the narrative we have right now looks like a tragedy. Okay? You really want this narrative? We got to make it the real one. Or me, you, and Josh all get hitched with who we want to get hitched with. I spent too long trying to convince myself I didn't want to get hitched. Euphoria was an interesting ride. Yeah, nothing negative or dark. Nothing negative or dark. I don't think that's healthy for any of us. Ironically, you love your horror. I love horror too, but I don't think I should be embracing horror anymore. I think I should embrace everything, the best of everything. I'm trying to figure it out, guys. In moderation, right? No extremism needed. Everything in moderation. So the best of all of it, I guess. Search every genre. Search every genre. And we can find the truth in every story. And just apply the little nuggets that we find. And we apply it to our own life. As I'm saying this, other people are learning how to live stream. You realize that. They're learning how to do this. But Katie, because they're not honest with themselves, they will always do it wrong. Do you follow? Yeah. This is why we stay ahead. It is our self-honesty that will keep us in first. Because we are actually in first in real life with this. Now, we might not be in first on YouTube and live streaming. But in real life, we officially have that answer. And now there are people above us who may view this or who may steal our ideas. But Kate, they won't stay ahead of us forever. As long as we stay true to our arrow, they will not stay ahead of us forever. Because they're not our competition. They become our friends in the future that we collaborate with. Right?
Yeah.
If you like Vanilla Sky, then try Magnolia. I think it's by the same director. Cool. So Loveless, I don't have to mention them from now on. If you want to just take down the movies as we bring them up. Well, we have officially been on for 3 hours. So I think it's time for a movie break. Guys, make sure you have recommendations lined up for next time, okay? Thank you for everybody that is here. Just know that from now on, trolls will always be blocked, which is nice. Negative trolls, like things that are just hateful and detrimental. I also don't think I should be laughing at like sex jokes and things like that. I tried to justify it, but it's not appropriate. The movie The Breakup sounds like the movie Kate described. Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn. So good. Well, we're going to look it up. Take it down, Loveless. All right, everyone. This is Jimmy Soroka, a.k.a. Feet Piece, and I am peacing out.